Testing, testing. Hello everybody, welcome back all, welcome back. It is 12:57. I am early. I'm early for once because the patch just dropped. We just got it installed and we're going to head into games. So I spent basically like so much time last night trying to figure out the stream, fix the stream, sort the settings. I spent the whole evening. I spent like the entire evening doing it. So hopefully it all ends up working out today. I really hope so. 7:57. Oh, okay. All right. I changed the camera a little bit. I got rid of NVIDIA Broadcast, unfortunately, so it makes the camera look sick, but you know, can't be helped. It can't be helped. But yeah, everything else, I think we've got it set up. I'm just having to keep an eye out on how this goes. I was stress testing it on Streets and on Lighthouse last night, and it seemed like it worked just fine. So we will see. We will see. But hello, everybody. Hello, I'm Ban. Hello. Who else we got here? Spinman. Schweinhund. Was geht? All good. Trey, must be too early for the grind. Just hop in the van. Early squad. Audio 10 out of 10. Perfect. How you doing? Derny, I'm doing all right. Trooper. XD Pro. Kajek. Petretzi. You. Hello, everybody. Right, so today, well, we've got a couple of things, actually, that's going on today. So first things first, we're going to dive into the patch, and we're going to see exactly what has changed, and figure that out first and foremost. So I guess I guess we'll just like flick through the hideout quickly, but then we're gonna have a look and see what things have been amended, because they've changed quite a few things. Lots of like updates and stuff. So we'll see. Hopefully it hasn't broken whatever I did last night. We'll see. But actually, the hideout is the hideout's actually really intensive, isn't it? I wonder if actually I didn't check the hideout. What I'm gonna do, what it seems to do, if you set this, like, I want to see what happens in game if you do this. Because if you set this down to here and then turn this on, which is what I normally have it on, it seems like in the game it ignores this, but in some of the menus it uses it. I want to see what it does. Yeah, there you go. So the hideout now doesn't blow up my computer. That's actually really useful. So it doesn't use NVIDIA Reflex in the hideout. It's actually really handy. Hey, today I'm doing very well. I'm like deep in the thick of like encoding, looking at NVENC, looking through the documentation from NVIDIA about like how this stuff functions and things like that. Whoa. Okay. Oh, because this got updated because there's no barter, right? Ah, I see. So now we've just got this in Russian, because there's no language pack for this. So you write what you want in here. So I guess you do like This is one thing that was from the update. I need to. You know what? Before we, I keep forgetting. To announce my my liveness.
Gold, please.
Hello. Bo's here. What's taken? What's gone? Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. Let me share this. Copy this link. Bam. Okay. And I guess I should probably. Well, I can't be bothered to put it on Twitter. I keep not logging into my Twitter from here, but it's fine. It's okay. It's all right. Okay, so what were we saying? Yeah, so we enter in something in here. You press the X to get rid of it, because now you can't actually ask for any barter items. Like there's no point anymore. Word around the streets, the fog has been fixed apparently. We'll see. YouTube stream, interesting. Indeed. Mind checking out the voodoo with the DLSS? Yeah, we're gonna have a look through all of this stuff. Okay, so this is how this works now. So you type that in, and you go place for offer. Just make sure it doesn't like rip us for the fee or anything. Okay, now that's quite good. All right, so they've got rid of that bartery situation, which is quite nice. That actually makes the interface a little bit better when it comes to putting up stuff for different amounts of money. It means you don't have to do quite as many clicks and things, and makes the interface slightly more simplistic. So I actually quite like that. That actually looks really, really good. M61. You get loads of ammo. The 95 scav case gives loads of ammunition. And this was our... Yeah, okay. So this was our M905. What we're going to do is we're going to buy 2 of these. And we're going to actually buy... I think you can only buy 3. We're going to buy 3 of them. Use 1 of them in this. We'll use 2 of them out in the raid. I want to check the smoke grenades out, because that was something that you can actually do. Now you can use the good old smokers, and they're apparently a bit better. They've like given them a buff, which is good, because literally nobody uses them. Rip the glitch jailbreak. I have 3 relics of a time passed in my stash. What's actually happened to it? Have you seen your stash? Like, what does it look like? Have they changed at all? Wait, hold on. Did the Bitcoin change? It looks slightly different, man. Maybe that's just I'm on a different screen. Because I'm on my new monitor, by the way. At one point, I honestly need to get it cut like so badly. We're really in a critical situation regarding my hair. We really are. They fixed Interchange sound? I don't know. Can you combine currencies? That's a good question. If you do this, can you go for like 1,000 of these and then 10 of them? I guess you can. I don't know what that does. Place. Oh. That's sick. You can place both. All right. That's fun. Is patching not enough to bring me back to Tarkov? Yes, you still needs to do more. I wonder why they took the inspiration from the smoke grenade update. Well, I don't really know. Did somebody else do something, or I haven't heard anybody talking or complaining about smokes for ages. Why? What do you think? Do you think there's something going on there, or like what's the deal? Oh yeah, you can't. I keep pressing this to like. This is weird. It's gonna take to get it used to. I like the fact that there's now you can see the number of zeros. This is really good. Probably saw CS2 smokes. Ah, yes, that was it. CS2 smokes, exactly. I knew there was something about the smoke grenades recently. Whoa. Freaking radiator helix. Oh, someone's coming in and just like blown this right up. They've blown it wide open. Oh well. Whatever. Maybe we could have got away with it, but I don't want it just sat there forever in the slot. Yeah, that means you don't have to click a second time. This is actually pretty good. You don't have to click twice. That's quite nice. All right, so we were saying about the voodoo. Oh, I guess we can use this as well. We can use the razor. It doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, we'll just use the razor. Well, we could take this one. Actually, do I have? Surely I've got a voodoo somewhere. I must do. Got attack 30. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll just take the razor in and have a quick look. So that was for DLSS. Okay. Reserve and shoreline sound Spread of the grenades, sound positioning, in-game notification for banned players, user interface on the fleet where we've seen that, expanded area for assessment. Okay, so let's head to... Let's just have a quick look in offline. So let's go to reserve, I suppose. Or maybe interchange. All right. I don't know which is better for getting like scavs. Maybe reserve. We'll push the AI up a little bit to high. Just see what happens. Just see what happens. More Vertex, dude. I haven't even found it. I haven't even found any. CS2, yes. Love your content. Never get to catch a stream. Hey, well there you go. Same with the T plugs. More noticeable on the circular part of the Voodoo's reticle. Ah. Rip the jailbreak and Thor combo? Yeah, I mean, it should be gone now, right? Like, that was always silly. Close by for change in Germany on vacation between France, Belgium, and Holland. Hey, nice. Nice, man. Well, I hope you've enjoyed. Hope it's been good. Have you always been live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? No. No, it's a very, very, very new thing for me. A very new thing for me. We were testing it last week, and now we're trying to see whether we can do it properly with the new screen and everything. Okay, so this is... So this looks like it's working. I hope this is working. Recording, yeah. And that's on. Cool, okay. Alright, so let's have a look at a few things first. I did put the AI amount onto high. Oh, this is normal nades. Let's get rid of these. I want to see the smoke. I want to see the smokers. Let's have a look. Hoppa! I mean, it's better. I guess the problem with 30%... I guess the problem with 30% is that uses the original base. I mean, it could be okay after a bit. It's not like CS2, right? It's not like CS2. And let's get limited tests? Nah. I haven't. I'm to catch you live for fun. See for all of you. BRB, gonna go grab a coffee. Hey, nice. Interchange fog, we'll have a look at that. Actually, we should have gone on interchange. I mean, that's pretty cool. The fact that it's this big. Lighthouse chalet. Yeah. That's pretty cool, no? That's pretty cool. They're great for destroying FPS. Yeah. I think so. Alright. Now, so what else were we checking? So we wanted to test... Did I bring anything else in? So we said... Oh yes, DLSS. So let's have a look at DLSS. Let's turn this on quickly to see what that does. So DLSS. We'll just put on quality. It's fine. Whoa. Okay, that's actually had to load like a bunch of stuff. What was my FPS before? 60 or something? Oh my god, guys, it actually works. It actually works. Look at that. Look at that. There's no weirdness. I guess there's stuff loading, which is why the FPS has just dropped. And we're looking at this huge smoke cloud as well. Let's see. So if I turn that back off, what did that look like with it off? I can't remember. I mean, it looks basically the same. So we were talking... Well, let's look... I don't know which is really fair. There's 80 FPS looking into the map. Scoped, we're at 60. And then with it on... Again, we'll go balanced. Let's go. Did I get balanced before? I'm not sure. So now we were at 90. It's not that much better, is it? And 70. So it's basically 10 FPS. Continue to not use smokes? Yeah, I know. Why do people prefer the Razor over the Smitten Bender? Well, I guess because it's 8, because it's 6 and not 8. You get 10 FPS. Voodoo and Hollow. I mean, the Hollow, it won't make any difference. Let's go and see if we can find, like, is it slight, is the blurriness noticeable? Can I tell? Oh, I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's a bit like up here. You can see it on these when you're walking like this. It goes like, but that might be MIP streaming. Ah, my god. Oh my god. I want to lure them in so that we can fight them inside. I want to hear like up down audio internally. That's kind of what we were in reserve for. I want him to shout or something. I mean, directional's pretty good, but like... Can I tell it's below me? I'm not really sure. Are servers back? Yes. I'm driving, I heard you say it. Glowing red reticles had ghosting issues. Yeah, what are we still on DLSS now? Yeah, I've got it off now. Oh, on now, sorry. Let's see. Or maybe that's unfair then. Maybe it is. I mean, the stuff in the distance with it off looks like kind of scraggly. I'm about to get shot by a scav. It's like it's more stable with it on, actually. About the sound, I'm not 100% sure about the sound. Oh! Oh! We took a crack to the head. Yeah, the distant stuff is more stable. I think it's because it deals with the AA better, is the thing. It deals with anti-aliasing better with DLSS on. When did you go to find Vertex and Coffee? We're going to go back to Lighthouse soon. Going back to Lighthouse. Haven't you could get up there? Moving wire. Fences blur every pixel on the fence. I guess it depends what you prefer. Like the aliasing is more stable with DLSS on. But this bit is sort of like going up a little bit on my screen. And you might not be able to tell. It depends on what you can tell with the encoding. Let me turn this back off again. So close range stuff. Yeah, so it's actually more stable. This is weird, right? So with DLSS off, the stuff in the foreground is actually more stable than the stuff in the background. With DLSS on, the stuff in the background is then stable, but the stuff in the foreground is then wibbly wobbly, which is a bit weird. Is reserve audio better? I'm not really sure. I couldn't really tell. Maybe we'll come down and like go over there. We'll go over the other way. Giggle Beef, hello. Coffee DM reserve radar. Yeah, people are saying basically reserve or Lighthouse. It seems Lighthouse probably has more spots for this stuff. It seems. Oh, we failed. Is it just DLSS? No support for MD? You can. The other ones exist. So you can. The other ones are here, right? FSR 1 and FSR 2.2. Did they update FSR as well? Let me just have a quick look. FSR. Oh yeah, FSR is now version 2.2. So FSR is up to date as well. I mean, we could try that on balanced. That doesn't look very good. That's like missing a lot of the aliasing on those things. Actually, it is normally though. It's hard to make a comparison. Yeah, I'll go into the underground. I'll go into the underground in a sec. Let's just have a look at the frames from FSR2. So if we go back to balanced again, we could always put it on quality. I haven't really tested around too much of this. I was testing this last night. Because that FSR seems to make almost no difference for my frames. Let's go performance. Doesn't seem to matter. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Dear me. Oh, did it Lighthouse better? Yeah, that situation with DLSS was unusable. It's a lot better now. It looks significantly better, I think. And the frame rate's not actually that much better. But I'm playing offline mode as well. So offline mode always you tend to have a lower maybe DLSS is okay. Oh, really. I don't know. And they scuffed up the preview stats when doing weapon presets? Why? What happened? Oh my god. Trust me to put the scavs up to high and then regret it later. What graphics card do you have? I have a 3070. I turned the bosses off, so... We're playing offline, by the way, right now. Stream looks so much better on YouTube? It does, doesn't it? Scope blur was removed. You mean around the edge, or...? Yeah, so we're gonna go and do that in a second. One minute, we just need to... I want to figure out the reserve audio. I just want to, like, go over here. Actually, the one thing that I will say about this, so I keep testing stuff, but one thing that I will say about this is that having, oh my god, having DLSS on, it actually stresses my graphics card like nowhere near as much. So I get very similar FPS, but the GPU is like way less used. TC comes in clutch. Oh, what was that? My frames, exactly. We'll go on. I put the scavs onto high, so we'll go on to Interchange and have a look. New wipe? No, just a new patch with like a bunch of updates. When you hover over different mods, it doesn't show you the effect. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, you'd have an after image with scoping, and it just looked really bad. Frame drops in YouTube? Is it frame dropping on YouTube? Oh, I did a little bit. Right, let's go to Interchange. Just have a quick look. Frame drops on Twitch before you died. Again, it's probably because I'm using, well, I'm not sure actually. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's have a look for, yeah. We're just looking at what's going on in the patch first, right? So we've seen, so the updated DLSS seems to be really, really good. That seems to work really nicely. Sound positioning on reserve and shoreline, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell at the moment, especially with all the scavs on reserve. Adjusted sound positioning on Streets of Tarkov, we haven't played that. Smoke grenades are kind of cool. In-game mail for the band players is awesome. The updated interface for the flea is really good. That works really, really nicely. And then expanded area for assessment. Let's go and have a look at the fog. Let's go and look at this fog situation. Only for a second. Okay. Haven't even checked the patch notes. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, that was a weird... Oh, no, that was actual lightning. It came into the basement. Okay, it's a bit glitchy. It's a bit glitchy. Off topic, but recommendation for chumming kills. They really like the inside of the mall, can't see anything outside. Go in the early morning. Go in the early hours of the morning. I mean, this is... What do we think about this? What do we think? It's better? I mean, this is... I mean, it looks better. It's dark, but it actually looks quite good. Actually, it looks quite good. Oh, that's... Yeah, there's something's really weird about the volume lighting in here. I mean, could that be a DLSS thing? Let's just turn this off again for a second. Okay, it's not a DLSS thing. I mean, it looks. I think this looks way better. This looks way better. Better, I suppose. Going to see more Destiny Killer down here. I mean, it makes the flashlight actually useful though. Like, look at that. Which one is this? Is this an X400? Yes, this is an X400. I mean, X400 is pretty powerful as far as flashlights go, but it doesn't. It's not just like crazy fog, right? So in this section, you can see people just fine. Well, you should be able to see people just fine. It's really dark then, and then it's really light like this. Like, that's probably how the lighting should be the whole time. That is kind of screwed. Not just a me issue. What's it like in the area outside Kibber? Let's go have a look. I can read the B on the walls. Yeah, look, you can actually read them. Go have a look. And then from here, actually, look at this. Okay, so that... you know what? It also could be a MIP streaming thing, because I turned MIP streaming on as well. Wow, so that lighting looks really cool. This is actually really much better. This is much, much better. Although a flashlight is actually an insane... Even at really long distances, a flashlight's actually insanely useful now. Like that's quite dark up there otherwise. Like it's gonna be quite hard to see. I've got my brightness quite high and I've got like my gamma on quite high already. But without a flashlight, it's actually quite hard to see up there. Anyway, let's go this way. This is cool. Lights just disappear now. Yeah, I don't know what that is. People without 38 scars, pretty similar as opposed to play Tarkov. Let's go this way. After turning power on, does it do anything with consistency? I don't know. Do you play with max settings? No, I had to change a lot of my stuff. Look at all this. I mean, there's some stuff that's a bit messed up, but that was actual lightning. That wasn't a graphics bug. Lights flickering isn't MIP. There's a few spots on the map where they're culling, showing lights off in incorrect spots. Okay, fair enough. Look, that's down to the hole down there. This is actually, like, this is super good. This is actually a real win. Guys, I think it's fixed. Is it fixed? I mean, that looks lovely to me, right? This is way better than it used to be. Scott here, what's your impressions? Dude, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think this really helps. Actually playable now, yeah. Like if you run up here, like we'll go into Goshan and stuff as well. My god. Still dark, but the fog that used to be prevalent is gone. So like there's the fogging, I guess. There's like a little bit of the fog effect, but you can see all the way out to here. Kind of no big deal. Maybe a bit too much there still in this central bit, but otherwise it's probably because of this lighting here is a bit weird. But I quite like this lighting here looks pretty... You can still see the fog in the air a little bit. Like they must have turned it down a lot, but you can still see it slightly, which is maybe okay. It's kind of dusty. And then you can cast your own. You can see all the way down to the end now, like really easily. This is good. Can we give you settings guide? I don't know about that. Let's go into Goshan quickly as well. Just have a look and see what it's like in there. It just looks so much better, right? What's the new patch? A load of technical updates. Like this one. Like the one where they've basically fixed the inside of Interchange. Maybe we'll take a quick picture. Huh. Actually, it actually looks good. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Right. Actually, let me just minimize this. There we go. Okay. No fog stops other players seeing you as well. Yeah, but it meant that the gameplay was like so much more annoying. Check reserve bunkers. Okay. Let's go and have a look at the reserve bunkers. Go and check that out next. Dude, this is awesome. It can't be Interchange. Is the launcher dead? Oh, it seemed okay to me. Worked for me. Still Tucker's orders, but a little bit better. Let's have a look. Reserve. Reserve. Oh yeah, I didn't go into Goshan. Never mind. Anything in the update other than technicals? Not really. That was pretty much it. Like they added this, they changed smoke grenades so that they now are like they're faster and wider spreading. So the green ones like are kind of useful, but they need to be set up. You can't just go. They're not like we were just talking about this. They're not like Counter-Strike 2. They're not just poof, instant. It's 30% faster, 30% bigger. So they're actually like good now, but you have to kind of prepare the area, something like that. What was Interchange like? I just missed it. It looked really good. Fix the jailbreak M4. Yes. Expanded area of assessment part 1, which is like the bit on that's the Lightkeeper quest. So where do you want to go? Yeah, we want to go down, underground. Underground. We've got DLSS on or off here still. I've actually got it off. Should I turn it on is the question? Not sure. Not sure. The jailbreak M4. That was the one. So you put the jailbreak on the SAI handguards, and it was like the old best unsuppressed version of the M4. But you could attach the Thor suppressor to it as well in the recent updates. I'm kind of going the wrong way here. Let's go this way. I'm sort of on autopilot talking about other stuff. We want to go downstairs. And so yeah, people were connecting the Thor suppressor to it because that was one of the new suppressors that they forgot to add to kind of the exclusion on the jailbreak, I guess. So you had like the jailbreak, you could see it clipping through itself. Like you had the jailbreak on and the Thor suppressor simultaneously, which clearly is not really supposed to happen. Okay, so it's dark, but that's all right. I feel like it makes flashlights work a lot better too. Like it's dark in there. It's sort of darker because there's less volumetric fog reflecting light in a weird way. Still need to do that at the bunker. Hopefully makes the M4 less broken. Yeah. I mean, it's quite nice down here. Looks quite good, doesn't it? Looks quite good. We'll go down to actual D2. Two of those mustache for shooting cringe players on labs. Wonder what'll happen to them. I reckon they'll probably just stay there. But then if you try to take them apart, then they won't go back together. That's my thought. Need to mention they won't be having big features until the full version. Yeah, and I think that makes sense. Oh, you can actually see up there now. Yeah, this is like super good. Like before, you really couldn't see up there. It was so hard to see. It was super hard to see up there before. Actually brighter in the map room. I know everything's like way better. Got a before picture for comparison. I might be able to do this. I want to do it in a way that doesn't blow the stream up because I'm running quite close to the edge. Let's see. So one thing that I've realized from last night is if you go to the settings menu, it stops rendering the game, which is actually really useful. I didn't even know there was a door up there. Let's see whether... when did I do reserve? I did it a bit later, didn't I? Let me see. It's probably not going to be a very good screenshot. I didn't actually go through D2 properly. No, I went through Dome actually. Yeah, I went through. No, I don't have a good comparison for it because I went through Dome. I didn't actually come this way. But anyway, I'm sure some people will put some up on Twitter. Can you still lean peek from queen into d2? I don't know. Yeah. So, I mean, this isn't as bad, I guess. Let's have a look. Down in here. Yeah. Better on, better on or off? I think it's way better on now. Oh, look at this. This bit, it's like really dark in here now. I guess that's because the thing's not on, but even still. I quite like the darkness being darker. It's quite nice. Yep. Yeah, there might be a performance hit because it's doing some extra rendering, but I think it's worth it because you can hear front and back. You can hear front and back properly. The org with the Schmidt and Bender? Why? Pretty good. I like the 101. 101's good. Okay, cool. Right, well, I think that's most of what the things were in the on the patch notes, at least. Let me just have a quick look, actually, again. So yeah, what else do we have? Town all around. There's like disconnect, street light, excessive vegetation stuff. That was the glow. Yeah, the multiple issues of DLSS seems to be gone. Memory leaks. I think I might just leave DLSS on, if I'm honest. Just like, even if you get 10 FPS, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go back to Lighthouse. Let's repair this guy. And we'll just go with this. We'll get with this setup for now. Got Merin key and then got some Propitols and things. So we'll go back with that. Well, we should load all of our stuff though. I hate it when you like look at stuff and there's like a bunch of loading that needs doing. We'll just open all of this up and open up the traders screens as well. What's the best way to find a LEDX? Apparently woods is quite good in the different camps. That can work out. The other way, playing labs and trying to find the GPSA is one way of doing it, because I found a LEDX just like on my way through that because they spawn in basically the same places. Same with GPUs. But I think woods is probably the best shout. Like, you can still go to shoreline and you can still try doing those locked rooms, but it does seem a bit of a crapshoot as to whether you actually get them or not. And you get switch rubles or just scavving? I just use, it's just a bit of everything. For me, I'm not doing that much. Like, I don't actually have that much compared to people who are like loot mains. You just have to loot everything. Basically, just loot all the one slot 10k items or more and sell them when you get out of raid and survive a lot. And that's basically it. Like, not that I've survived that much, but... And then max the hideout out as well. And once you've got max hideout, it starts to make a big difference. Vertex and VPX in the downstairs of D2 where people lean through the wall. Check for extract campers. I don't know about this. Am I pure? Lexos. I wonder if streets. I'm not super familiar with the loot on streets though. Medcamp. Why does max hideout make a difference? Because you just make more money, right? Because you can do all the crafts and you can do some of the good ones, like the gunpowders into from grenades and all of those kind of things. And you have Bitcoin farm on, and you've got like fuel running all day, and you hardly use any fuel and stuff like that. Like, for example, right? Let me show you. Look, I hardly use any fuel now because of the solar power. Like, solar power is really good. I'm found many LEDX on shoreline. Yeah, people are saying that it's really been nerfed a lot. Look, I've only got one fuel cannon here, and this is going to last 2 days, which is amazing. Because it's, if you look at the solar power thing, this benefits seemingly from the hideout management. So it's got like 61% fuel consumption negative, which is nuts. It means that these last a lot longer. It's 50 bay base, but then there's another 11 from hideout management or something. See Max Fragman? Max Fragman kind of sucks, honestly. Like, good stuff is you can buy Altins, but I mean, there's no, you can buy these on the flea anyway, so there's really no point. You can't buy the helmet, so kind of what's the big deal? They're 25k. Cheaper that way. Get the Masker, the Vulcan face shield, and this one's alright. The LSH Z2DTM face shield. This is okay. ULAC, the 110 purchase, which is pretty cheap. The one that's actually good is this one, the TTSK. I like that one. Other than that, it's kind of worthless. Like, this one's all right. This Reduce T5, there's an Attack 2 barter, like some of the bag stuff. This is too expensive. This is too expensive. This is too expensive. This is, well, I mean, it's one of the best arms in the game, but it's pretty expensive. This is too expensive. Like, a lot of this is just kind of rubbish, I find. I don't think Max Fragment really does much. Like, Fragment 3 is, like, way more important. All right, let's have a look at the dailies. To me, it's like they fix the scope problems with recoil on higher FOV. Oh, interesting. Survive through Klimov. That's interesting. EMC is the left or right leg shot on shoreline. Oh, I'm not really going to shoreline, so... Oh, and craft a Kajura. Okay, well, we'll do that one, because I've got that one literally to hand. There we go. We've got a bunch of stuff for it. Okay, great. Bam, bam. All right, it's cool. Easy money. Easy money. All right, we've got everything. Everything else is done, right? Cool. Okay, well, let's go off to Lighthouse then. I think I'm probably going to avoid the rogue camp. I'm like not going to go and do rogues, and we're just going to stay outside, outside of the rogue camp, and go to like the villas and those kind of places to try and find this vertex. That's what we're going to do. We'll go to Merrin and go to Hillside House. Right. And this is the ultimate test. Evening, morning? We'll go early morning. This is the ultimate test because of the stream setup. Labs is the place if you really want a LEDX. So I only found one though. I only found one. What fix are you happiest about in this patch? Well, oh, it depends on. It depends on the audio, I would say. Tech spawn between rogue mountains and abandoned village. I don't know where that would be then. Yeah, don't bother with rogue camp. Exactly. Chalets, village, and Merrin. Yeah, we're going to try that. In the submerged van? Oh, okay. I know where that is. We're probably not going to go that far up, but we'll see. G36 and MCX still good right now? G36 is alright. I still prefer the AK-101 personally, but it's okay, especially for CQB. It's good on the cheap. It's like a cheap M4 CQB. It's alright. The MCX is really good, but the problem is there's no second ammo for the MCX, so you're kind of stuffed. You're sort of stuck with You're just kind of stuck with it as is. Do you know what I mean? Right? Like you have to use the AP ammo, which you have to craft. Otherwise, you're just on like the equivalent of 5.6A1, which is kind of unfortunate. Right, I'm just gonna. Yes, it has been resolved. By the way, this one, the LSS scope blow has been resolved. It has. I'm just gonna run the ads for Twitch, and I'll be back in a sec. Takes so long to clear for a handful more spawns. Yeah, I agree. The front rogues? Oh, I don't know, but it means I'm going to get shot by them and stuff, so probably not going to do that. 7.62 MDR, one of my favourite main weapons. Loads of people really like it. I'm in the minority of people who doesn't really like it all that much. I just find it never really works for me, but I don't know. What do you think the overall best variable scope is? It's either the Voodoo or the Razor. They're both the same as far as I'm concerned. They both act like very, very similarly. The Schmidt is good if you want that extra range and do 8 times instead of 6, but it's either the Voodoo or the Razor. It depends if you're introducing price. If you introduce price into it too, like the absolute best in a vacuum is those two. If you're introducing price, some of the other ones can be okay. Like variables. The problem is the TAC 30, the Boris TAC 30 has issues with, that's got issues with full auto is the problem. It's got issues with full auto. Stashes on customs. I think it's just random that. I think it's just random. Like that new feature. I like that new feature where you pull up a specific message on screen. That one. That's cool, isn't it? Isn't that super cool? This is, guys, this is what happened when I like sat down for basically 3 days and redid the entire stream. I moved, so I used to use Streamlabs OBS, which is like the baby version, because it was just easy when I started out. Someone recommended it to me, and I used that because it was easy to do, and I didn't know what I was doing. But because, you know, once you start in something, it's very hard to like want to move away to something else. And but in doing the setup that I've got now, I had to break away from that. So I moved everything over into OBS, and so I redid loads of stuff at the same time, which is really cool. Can you still make a jailbreak M4 with a full suppressor? I imagine not. I don't think so. I'm not 100% certain because I haven't tried it myself, but I don't think so. I don't think you can. Streamlabs limits you quite heavily. It does because, yeah, Streamlabs limits you quite heavily simply because they want you to pay for the upgraded version and then you can do other stuff. Like, Streamlabs is kind of annoying because you basically had like OBS underneath, and then all of the good features are kind of paywalled away, or that's sort of the intention. You can, to be fair, you can do a lot with Streamlabs. Like, if you just want a basic setup, Streamlabs is pretty good, I will say. Streamlabs is pretty good. But if you want to do anything remotely complicated, then it's OBS. It's just the way. Like, I tried to set up this multi-stream thing. You have to pay for that on Streamlabs. Because I was looking at Restream. The issue is I was looking at Restream for doing the multi-stream thing when I was starting to have some problems. Because it is quite intensive to do multiple streaming. But the problem is Restream won't take above 10. It won't take a greater than 1080 stream, which is what I wanted to do for YouTube. I wanted a 1440p stream on YouTube, which you're seeing right now. And yeah, and because it wouldn't do that, then it makes it kind of pointless in some ways. And then also it'd be annoying to, like, I kind of don't like these third-party programs sometimes, because if you want to do something specific, you often can't. You just have to wait for them to add the feature, which is a pain. So it's nice about actual OBS. The O stands for open. Indeed. Indeed, because I've got this thing called multiple RTMP, which allows me to do like multi-streams in here. And because I've got the bandwidth to support it, it's fine. It's just, it's taken me a bit of time to get the graphic settings so it doesn't just like kick the stream out. Basically, when I get to 100 GPU usage, it breaks the stream and kicks everybody off because I get an FFmpeg error, which is what happened yesterday. Did you ever have a confidence issue with PvP when you first started playing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. It's tough. I had gear fear, like as bad as anyone. It was bad. It was bad. Rough Rick, hey, just finished Gunsmith series for videos also airing. I thank you. No problem. Yeah, I haven't actually finished mine. I keep saying this that I need to finish my Gunsmiths. I'm bad that I haven't actually completed all of my all of those on my channel yet. Bit bad of me, but there we go. But yeah, I had super bad fear, real bad fear. Did you find a GPSA? I did. I'm making a video for it. It's coming out tomorrow, actually. Look at Mr. Big Upstream capabilities. Congrats on the new line. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. It's working out. I'm really happy about it. It's super good. Super good. How long have you been playing? It's probably 3 years now. 3 or 4 years? Maybe it's 3. Giga still suffers from the never ever sprint syndrome. Sometimes. Driving to work right back. Nice. Everyone liked the video. Does that help on YouTube? I'm not even sure. You're not scared of PvP when you first start, and you're just getting carried. Yes, that's true. You should be scared of PvP when you start. Like the fear is kind of what's exhilarating, you know? It's the new update. Is there anything noticeable? Yeah, like Interchange lighting in particular is really different. Same with Reserve is a lot better. Reserve was never that bad, but it's a lot better. Like Interchange Inside now is really playable, and flashlights are really good because there's not as much just like ambient fog that blocks the flashlight and makes it hard to see. It's a bit like when there was fog IRL and you turn your headlights on, right, and you can't really see because it's all flashing back at you. Interchange was like that before. 7 minutes. I know, it's taking ages. If it gets to 10, we'll cancel it and go back. How you start to play without gear fear? You have to figure out a way to make money. That's the thing. Tried to exchange it. We just did it offline. The Tarkov Mask guy streaming on YouTube. Hello, Sean. Flea market change. Yeah, flea market change is nice as well. Yeah, so you basically you have to figure out a loot run that makes you cash, because then once you know that you can buy the gear again for PvP and for playing on your PMC, it stops becoming as scary, right? Because it doesn't feel as if you have to work as hard to get back to where you were. That's the thing. Do you have 2 separate chats, or do you have? I have a single feed actually. Yeah, I have a single feed. I've got that's part of this. That's part of this thing that I did. It groups them together as a single feed, which is really cool. Yeah, so the solo fear. The solo thing is good because once you realize that you can shoot anything that moves and you don't have to worry about your teammates. Yeah, matching bug, I think probably. The thing is, if you press leave, then it just screws it, right? For ages. You're just stuck for ages. Remind you to Alt F4 it and then go back in. Often if you do this and then you go back in, you're still kind of stuck for ages. So even if you go back, well, I'll show you. I'll show you. Or maybe we need to end it on. Oh no, there we go. It's fine. I thought we might need to end it in Task Manager, but it's not true. It's not true. It's okay. Audio reserved better? I'm not sure yet. Heard everybody D2 even from the ground. Don't know. We tried playing with some scavs to see, but I'm not sure. Yeah, audio I'm not sure yet. Fog is way better. Fog is so good now. Money doesn't help with gear fear. It's more time spent on creating the loadout. That's true. Yeah, find a cheap loadout that's quick to make. That's good. My trick is play scav so much and hoard so much gear that I need to lose gear to get rid of stuff. Yeah, and then you get insurance back and it's all full and you have to use it. Otherwise you're going to lose it or whatever. Yes, when you spend more time matching than in raid. See, this sucks just like with this whole leaving game thing. Usually if I quit it and then open it again, usually that fixes it, but we'll see. Sitting on 71 mil, I don't know how and why, and yet I still have the anxiety to run PMC alone. You should definitely just do it. You should definitely just do it. And start with something you're comfortable with, right? Like, even if you have 71 mil, knowing that you're going to go down in money doesn't make you feel good, right? So just pick something that you know is going to be cheap and easy to replace. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like the MDR or the NP7, because you don't have to do anything with them. You just buy the ammo, you stuff it in the gun, and you put a sight on. That's it. It's like easy. So it takes 2 seconds to load into a raid with that, and then just pick an armor that you can buy lots of. AK 101's good. AK 101's what I'm using right now. Yeah, the update's good. Update's good. What counts as cheap? 100k less? It depends on your circumstances. I find sometimes about the money fear, so the money side of gear fear, like set yourself a level. So if you're say you're at 7 mil, and you say fine, if I go down to below 6 mil, I'll go back to doing what I was doing before and build back up. And every time I go above 6, I'll run, geared runs. And under that, I'll go back to doing the normal thing. Because that means you're never going to go bust just like playing a bunch. But often or maybe upgrade each thing at a time. Like if you usually run class 4, run class 5 armor and see above that threshold. But usually you find you end up making more money. And then you never need to go back. 556 is tragic on mid-fire range. It's not that bad. 556 is not that bad now. See, I'm still stuck here. Matching bug's really annoying. Howdy, Gaza. Ready to have Twitch open, but always have YouTube out? Exactly. Exactly. There you go. Plenty of money. My stash is worth like 40 mil, but I have gear fear, and that's very weird for me because never had fear. Well, this game's very special. Alt F4 instead of pressing. Well, I guess I should Alt F4 previously before pressing the button. It makes me feel better if we're just, closing it and reopening it. Which read PUBG variable. Yeah, apparently they did it as a series of like different settings. So it's like there would be a complete change to go to variable, which is actually really unfortunate. Yeah, 545, not so much. I know I could do 150 PMC runs without making rubles, still be fine. Yeah, it doesn't comfort me. It just gets easier over time. I think also realizing that XP is the ultimate currency of Tarkov, not rubles. I guess it matters a bit less now with the whole Kappa stuff, but you want levels and skills and stuff like that. Here we go. Right. Oh my goodness. 153 made it easy for me to be aggressive. Yeah, that's a good way. Flechette and Magnum. It was so long that we finished the craft. So we'll set these off again, and then we'll go back in. Try and actually get a game on Lighthouse. God damn. The bug of matching. Got to love it. Yeah, this new interface is cool for selling stuff, by the way. We were just talking about this before. Like, now when you sell things, it just is you just click it and then it's just the money. You just put that's it. It takes like 2 seconds. You don't have to open another separate menu, which is really nice. Right. Let's go. Actually, have I still got my smoke grenades? No, I dropped them off. Good. I've actually got lots of normal grenades, but that's okay. That's all right. Oh gosh, we've wasted a lot of time. I have tried DLSS. It looks pretty good actually. Yeah, it looks good inside the scopes, and I seem to get a little bit more FPS. I might do in game actually. We need to test it in a live raid as well. But DLSS through the scopes looks really good, so I'm pleased with that. They are usable now. They are usable now. Yes. Ultimate currency target is fun. People worry too much. Maybe. If you try to have too much fun though, you might just die, and then that's not very fun. Change the Vortex rangefinder. For some reason, it doesn't write the distance. Maybe it should just be a bug. I think. Go and report it. If there's a bug on your end, just go and report it in the launcher. I'm sure they'll do it. 500 hours to get over the fear. Yeah. How's the Vertex hunt going? Well, so far we've been live for nearly an hour. We were testing some of the patch stuff, but we've just been stuck with the matching bug for like the past 15 minutes, basically, which is really painful. Is the Voodoo 1 times no longer smudgy? Nope. At least it isn't in the Razor. I tested the Razor, but they're the same model. You know what I mean? They're the same kind of like programming method. So yeah, DLSS should look pretty good now for everybody doing the long range scopes. You're not having fun, you need to find something to do that is fun. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Well, it depends like fun or like satisfying reward challenge is like and this is always the meme, right? About Tarkov's not supposed to be fun, as per Nikita. Because it's not supposed to be kind of like, you know, happy-go-lucky, just like, you know, you can mess about in Tarkov, sure. And that's easier to do with a group. But like Tarkov's more about like the challenge and like coming out on top and surviving and like, you know, the emotions going through. It's less. It's like fun doesn't really. It's too shallow a word, I think, to describe it. Did they fix a jailbreak M4? Yes. Did you win yet? No. What headset do you use? Do you mean in game, or in real life? Yes, the games give you brain damage. Exactly. You need to apply some damage to your brain with our game. That's what he said. Do you recommend NVIDIA Reflex on or off? I think have it on personally. Set your frame, so to turn it off, set the frame limits though, so that the hideout doesn't explode your computer, and then turn it back on again. It seems like it doesn't use NVIDIA Reflex when you're in the hideout, which is actually really cool. So you can set the hideout frame limit to say like 60 or 100. And then when you're in the actual hideout bit doing crafts, it doesn't blow your computer up, which I learned last night. But I like Reflex on in-game because it uncaps your frame rate. Much fun as you want to have? Yes. Hope you see this, Gigabeef, you're a Chad. We don't just see it. We can now highlight it. Woohoo! Look at this. I love this new chat feature. Thanks, Jack. Blackroom, the only chance to get AHF1M? No, you can get it in loads of places. All the stim spawns. On your scav as well, run that. Moonshine scav case. You could do it there too. Is FPS better in DLSS? Because it didn't do anything for me. It seemed to work a bit, yeah. Right. I'm going to turn chat off in game. I need to put a hotkey in for that. Haven't got one at the moment. What's in the top 1% get wrecked by a scav? Yes. Nice feature stream. I know, it's so good. So good. Let's see. So let's put DLSS on. Balanced. Put it back on again. Right. We will go to Hillside House. To be honest, it's like, it kind of doesn't really matter. It doesn't make that much difference now, visibly, whether I have it on or off at this point, which is kind of cool. Medical supply crate on the scav. Yeah, that's AHF1. You can get that from there. Right, and where would it be? Where's the spawns in this building? I've not really done this before, is it? Oh, look, Acer. Right. Okay, well that's the spawn then, isn't it? Can they spawn under the bed? On the bed? On down here? Look in the bag. Under the bag of the shelves. Yeah, technical update. There was a few bits. I should probably put a command in, but what was that? Oh, SMT. Oh yeah, you can't put that in there because it's not a techie thing. Yeah, okay. That. This way. I don't actually really know about the about people coming over to here either. Like where the other spawns are, like nearby, is the only issue. Down here, over there. Okay. I think that's it, right? Anything in there? Scopes working perfectly? Yes. They are. Check all the nooks. Check the sink. And the kitchen chair. Yeah, kitchen chair, nothing there. Oh, there's a Meldonin. Hey, look at that. In the thing next to the bed, red sofa at the entrance. It's like looting in this game is like, it's like one of those old school games where you have to pick the, you know, you have to like pixel peek the stuff. Don't know how to describe the other spawn in the kitchen. Could be up here or in here, in there, on there. Don't know. Seems okay. And the preset starts broken. Which ones? Right. Okay. Now I guess we can go back up to the villas. Kind of going against the flow of the map. If I can jump over that, no. Too high. Can I get up over this side? I always run this way, but I never try to go back this way. Doesn't even thank chat when he misses all dining. Wow, you guys are very helpful. You guys are very helpful. Trader Soul CNC. I think it's mechanic. Learning this map by tracking you whilst watching. Well, this is the thing. We're learning stuff, and then we're learning it all together at the same time. Maybe it is skier. I thought it was mechanic. Leg breaking coming. I've got splints. It's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. One of the safes in the blue cottage. Interesting. That's what a lot of people are saying about labs. They were learning labs by watching me. Fail on labs. Anyone else having FPS lags? Looks okay to me. I think we're going to skip this one and go to the other one. Isn't it high loot spawn at the house you spawned next to on the second floor? I don't know. I don't mind backseating because people give me lots of good tips. To be honest. I'm just going to quickly reset that. There we go. Because now I can see if there's any frame drops. There we go. I'm very bad at looting for high value items, friends. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, that's the one we don't want, isn't it? Oh, I can't go up there. Yeah, I mean, we're still figuring it out. I was like watching a bunch of stuff, trying to understand it. Oh. He was fighting somebody, though. I keep sliding off this hill. Huh. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, you're shooting somebody else. Looking for the bodies? Yeah, it's tough. Huh. Might be in a scav. Might have gone down just as I shot. Can I be seen from up there? I can. Don't see anybody up there though. Honor for me that you killed me? Oh, hello. Hmm. Are you just from passing? I don't rightly know. Hmm. Where do we think he went? Went down to garage? Maybe. Don't know. Whatever. Not sure. Got a Moldonan? Love your content. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. He's repositioning as you shot him. Yeah, I know. It could have been somebody else as well. The old switcheroo. Yeah, the corpse went down here somewhere. Don't really know where. Can I get down there easily? Without breaking everything? Maybe. We'll try. We'll give it a go. That was where the guy died. I guess yeah, he took the stuff. He took the stuff and left. Don't you hate that crack there? Commando rig. Whoa. Didn't look like he got time to loot him. Okay. Right. Go in this little hole. Replenish this mag. She's stuck upon coffee DMs while searching for your vertexes. Yeah, well, we'll see. Guy's like a ninja. He was falling. It's alright though. It's fine. All good. I've not found any of those either, so we're getting into it though a bit. Oh yeah, you can't jump in the bush at all, which is really suck. Really suck. FSR 2.2 sucks. Doesn't seem to do that much to me. You need 5 coffee DMs if you're gonna do lightkeeper stuff. Oh, that puts you all the way over here. That's kind of awkward. Okay, you can't jump up there. Probably jump back down if you do that. G-lock, RGB block. Where's the high value stuff near the pool? I think there was one, wasn't there? The empty box there? This one. This one, broken box, yeah. Okay, nothing in there. Box RAM? Just selling. Just gonna sell it. Tell me you still didn't find... I didn't find any, no? I haven't found any yet. More pool on the inside. Yeah, inside on the body. Okay. That one. Some rando stuff. Can you loot that? Apparently not. Okay. Nothing on there. Oh, and the chair's out here. Does seem like this can be some stuff. Okay. Meds in the Sonic. Yeah, let's have a look. So we've got in this one. Don't see anything there. Attic. Yeah, we'll go into the main bit. Let's go into the main area. Easy just to smash through that. I wonder if it's slightly better, the audio. It's very hard to tell. Box under the southern external staircase. Okay, I'll have to have a look. Right on the bed. We'll look in this main area. Nothing here. Just scav, I think, that. Actually, we probably want to keep the scav in there for now. You know, it does sound like it's above. I don't know if Lighthouse got a change, though. Ooh. I'm not sure if Lighthouse got a change. But that was actually better. Maybe it didn't. Stay up the floor the entire time, it seems. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? They could be in like so many different places. Anything go on these shelves? Actually, it is easier with the flashlight. Actually, see a lot more easily. Why has everyone moved to Twitch to YouTube? I don't think they have. Twitch has just been annoying people. People are trying out Kick and all sorts of stuff right now. That's more efficient, isn't it? Can't build the jailbreak anymore. No, you can't. Yeah, we already did this one. No more jailbreak. Was Lowe's free climb for? I don't know actually. Let's go and have a look. Z shell. Okay, so what else did we say in this room? Because we got distracted by that scav before. So there wasn't anything else here. Always lava. How's guides of help? Thank you, man. Okay. What about in here? On the chairs, it's the laptop. This bit. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it to me. The guy put a foul day on the shotgun? Gav's gonna rage you. Perhaps. Let's check upstairs first. On the table. Here. Ah, boy. Yeah, we'll go in the garage in a minute. Another small optimization. We'll not take the TT. Spawn on the shelves by the black crate. Yo! Very bad scav. Hello, man. How's it going? How are you doing? Today we are looking for vertexes, and I'm basically just like flailing around inside here, inside the villa right now. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good time. Oh, look, there's a dead person in here. Okay, interesting. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I guess we want to move all of this stuff. Get rid of those, because these things are all pretty rubbish, honestly. This is more efficient for the loot. Get rid of that. Take this. Perfect. Beanbags? Gosh. Have a nice raid, sir. Hope you had fun. Hope you had fun. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Thank you very much. Garage, yeah, we'll go into garage in a second. Oh, that. Yeah, we're looking for vertexes. That's what we're looking for. I think, well, people already seem to have been here already. So I'm not sure whether we're actually going to find any on this particular run. But we're just kind of practicing, you know? We're kind of practicing. Not all of it's been hit, so... Look over here, have a look on there, have a look on the chair. Look in this bit, then we'll go to the garage next after this. Yeah. Nothing there. Anything on these tables? No. No, nothing up here. How's the patch affected the game? Any good stuff so far? I mean, the audio changes should be good, but I don't know exactly how that's been fixed yet. It's hard to know. We've not been playing much reserve anyway. Interchange looks really good. The lighting update is probably the biggest one. That's actually a huge win. It looks really good. The lack of fog is amazing. It's so cool. RVG. Plexiglass. Any disconnect issues so far? Not yet. Not yet. We had a tiny little glitch earlier, but now it's been okay. Yeah, on the bench. Where's the bench? On here, you mean? Oh, yeah, up there. Yeah, okay. We don't see anything up there. Inventory graphics look sharper? I'm not sure, actually. Take too much time, player scouts will spawn. Yeah, I know. Is that it? Is that everything? Is that all the good spawns up here? Where's the other box? Where's the broken box? It's out here, isn't it? Then one over this side. Or was that at the other villa? Maybe that's at the other villa.
Glad catching a live stream. Love
Safe in the small
YouTube
hut.
Content less than 3.
This one? So you can hit the Merrin? Oh yeah, I was. But Merrin's kind of the other side of the thing. Thanks, Who's Blue. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the 2 months. Is this the little hut you mean? In the safe? I'm going to eat that. The one in the car park. Using binaural? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, let's go to the other one then. Nothing on there. The other hut. Like this one, you mean? Where's the safe in here? Am I just blind? I don't see. Oh, this one. Ah, yeah. This one. I was thinking about a real one. I mean, somebody's been here, right? You can tell from that. I think so. On this one, I think we're just going to peace out rather than trying to go all the way over to Merrin. I think we're just going to leave because we're pretty stacked and there's only 16 minutes left. Actually, what do I have? Path to shoreline. Yeah, I don't have. Oh no, I do have Southern Road. Maybe we could. The path to shoreline is probably safer actually. Southern Road can be a bit hairy. They did Southern Reserve and Shoreline. It was Reserve and Interchange, I believe. Was it Shoreline? Actually, no, it was Shoreline. No, you're right. You're right, it was Shoreline. It was Shoreline. Just found it in a random duffel. I need 2. I haven't found any. Southern Road is way safer. Really? Okay, we'll go. Okay, we'll go this way then. It is closer as well, I think. Which interchange got the audio changes? I can't remember what it said now. I'll have to look on the patch notes. Have the 2 keys to the cottage on your left. I've literally got Hillside House and Merrin Key. Those are the only keys I've got. Yeah, lots of people are saying reserve, but we didn't find anything in reserve. All I've got is Hillside House and the Merrin Key. That's all I've got. Shoreline Reserve Audio, Interchange Fog. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't been able to test it on Reserve yet. We've not been there yet. Interchange on Interchange? Yeah. I think that's right. I did a run waiting for me. Higher spawn rates. Vertex. You need to get the 2 keys. Perhaps. The thing is, we've got so many places to check already. It makes me wonder though whether we actually even need to. You know. Giga, I went to play other games. Last 1.5 months, suddenly I saw a 1440p live stream. I was like, yee! Congrats, mate. Need to resub ASAP, I know. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, man. Yes, it's taken me a long time to get my line. That's why getting a scav case. What's your thoughts on it? After first few runs, made the options seem like a money thing. Moonshine is really good for completing quests. Is the one thing that I will say about it. Moonshine is very, very good for completing quests because you can get your tank battery, you can get stims for samples out of it. The other ones are kind of alright, like 95k, scav case. You can get like rounds and bullets and things that you can't buy normally. So I ended up with M61, M855A1 in there. A couple of other things. There's like, yeah, there's quite a few like random bullets that you can't actually buy. Out of the 95k. So I think it can be good. It's not necessarily just like a purely money-making thing though. Interested to see the notification when someone gets banned. Yes, that'd be good. Can't wait for that. Good to know. Keep feeding the beast. Moonshine's good for those quest items. All of those like annoying quest items that are difficult to get. It's good for that. And stream items. If you're going for Kappa, you get tons of stream items out of it too. So it's useful for that. 4 freaking weeks to get my last Vertex. Painful. Teapots? Any safe actually. Teapots are just safe spawn. I broken Tarkov? Come on, Tarkov. Come on, boy. There we go. Can you sum up what happened to Tarkov in the past 4 weeks? When did the cheating thing happen? It was like the huge community outrage. Everybody hates their life, the game. Everyone thinks there's cheaters everywhere, and now the game's dead, and no one wants to play it anymore. And people like me just continue to have fun and enjoy ourselves. We've literally just had like an update patch just now, which has changed lighting on reserve and interchange, which is really, really cool. And we got some audio updates for reserve and shoreline, which is excellent. So that's it, really. Hitting safes, yes. If you were killed by a hacker that was banned, that'd be an interesting one. That would be an interesting one. The one part here that I'm actually most excited about is this Troy handguard. Oh no, it's the maybe it's the rail then that's expensive, because that's like the meta part. That we've got some AP20 from this man. To be honest, I'm not going to use any of these things. I think we're just going to sell it. 2 check keys and 10 Intel scav cases. Hey. All right. FSR doesn't have blurry scopes. Yeah, DLSS doesn't have blurry scopes either. It's excellent. It's excellent news. There's my CMS. Here it is. Top up that guy. Right. I guess we need food and drink. And then we're going to try again. I have to buy some mayo. Or we just use more of this. Yeah, that's the perfect ratio. I love it. Great. Oh yes, we also got that Meldonin, didn't we? It's a pretty good loot run just in general. And we got pretty good stuff. Many 10,000 daily players game is not dead. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was being sarcastic. Sorry if that didn't come through.
Have you tried DLSS or FRS?
I've tried DLSS. I've got DLSS on at the moment, and it actually seems to be really good. You get extra frames, and it's really, really cool. And it seems to tax my game a lot less than having it without DLSS. I get like a little bit more frame rate, and oh yeah, you can't press this button anymore. You get a bit more frame rate, and it seems that it taxes my GPU a lot less, which is actually a huge godsend, honestly. Yeah, these are too much to do for like Peacekeeper's sort of money cycling thing. Oh, max metab. I do have max metabolism. Not you? Oh, sorry. Energy put out in Tarkov is what you get back. Yeah, exactly. If you think cheaters in every raid, then you're gonna feel like your life's gonna end. Exactly. Got a map of the loot route that I use to find my tech spawns in your Discord. Oh, okay. Have a look. Lighthouse route for Vertex. Oh, it's very, very small. That one. Merrin. Hillside House. This one. I have to put my binoculars on for that one. The game's dead, that's why I'm consuming content of the game every single day, because clearly no one cares. Exactly. Are there hardware requirements still assessed? Yes, you need an NVIDIA GPU, basically. I can't remember where in the series you need, but it's an NVIDIA technology. You can't have an AMD thing. You can use FSR if you don't have an NVIDIA GPU that's compatible. What else we got? Was that it? I think that was it. Okay. Well, that'll do for the minute, right? Let's head ourselves back to the old lighthouse. We'll click this through. Oh, I haven't actually reloaded this mag fully. Oh, and we want to have the nice Ergo one in to start with. We got that for some other guy. Right, Lighthouse, go. And then we're going to press the button for the Twitch people. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom while we wait. Right, back in a sec. Still loading loot, eh? Still loading loot. Still loading the old loot. You can hire a scout to sell things. That'd be good. I can make it bigger. Thanks. I was just like, huh? You know that the community gif. Like that. RTX GPUs you did no GTX. GTX, not RTX. Okay. Vertex in Black Bishop. Dad's gone to grab the vodka. Okay, well, let's see. Did you wash your hands? I did. Is Twitch your main job? YouTube is my main job. Live streaming is a small portion, really, just because of the way the channels end up going and like the time that I have available. Laser is bad in DLSS. It's a weird visual. We'll see. Nothing wrong with his bladder. Damn, that was fast. I literally the bathroom is like next door to my office room, which is quite cool. Didn't expect it to come out so small. If you say wash, does it mean soap too, or just wet it? The eternal question. The eternal question. One will never know. Hello, CZ. How's it going, man? How's it going? What time is it anyway? 2:30. Oh, I actually feel like we're on top of things and we've got time today for stuff, which is nice. So yeah, we're basically today we checked out the patch at the start. Then we're going to be trying to find these vertexes, and then the last like half-hour segment or whatever is going to be like this new segment that I'm doing, this like teaching thing. So we're going to play a raid at the end of the stream. It's going to be in about an hour and a half or something. Yeah, be about an hour and a half. And what we're going to do is I'm going to play a raid, and we're going to try to basically just explain everything that we do as we go through. It's going to be quite hard to do it in real time, but we'll see. Shining through walls with flashlights still an issue? Not sure. Not sure. Hard to say. I haven't seen enough yet to tell you either which way. Can you play reserve in the stream? Not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe. Thing is, like, Lighthouse seems to be a bit better for getting vertexes and stuff. I don't know. Like, reserve, I think you can get them there, but I don't think it's like necessarily super common. Like, you can do it, but reserve is fun though. Reserve is fun. I spent more time looking at the lighthouse locations. Like, I could just go to King every time, but have you tried DLSS yet? Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Features maybe hate reserve. Just get the pick and the power cord, and off you go up to the top. Way less spawns. I know, that's the problem. That's the issue. Drop down King and then maybe dome. That's the issue. Can this one have one? Now, is this? No, it's the other one, isn't it? The other car park is this one. I'm not really a Merrin goer. Oh god! Something horrible happened to my PMC. And it's empty. I guess we'll head across then. Airbnbs don't spawn vertex. Yeah, fair. Weird lighting through the floors. Probably dumb for running across this. A rogue boss equivalent for bear would look like? I don't know. I feel like it's probably more worthwhile to go across to these like villages bit, you know? With the old hillside house and all that. If we can get in. A gate? No. How else do you get into this? Is there an easy way? Oh, there is a gate. Okay, I'm just bad. Ah! Oh my god. Scared the life out of me. Okay. Sofa. Trimadol. Okay. Badge. Can't remember how much the badge is worth. I should almost worth just keeping the CMS out of my thing. In the bag. Do you find the rogues ever? Not really. Sometimes, like, I haven't this wipe just because they changed the system quite a lot. So now I'm not 100% sure exactly what to do with them. That is a lot of big explosions going off over there. Someone's having a massive fight. That's fine. I'll just be in here looting and doing my thing. In the sink. It's a Meldonin. Alright. What else we got? Anything on the floor? No. Anything on the table? Second floor of the other house. Yeah, I'll check it this time. I think that's everything, right? Go in the second floor of the other house. You mean this one, right? Starting my new job Monday. Hey, so what are you going to be up to? What does it entail? Nippers and some random stuff. SSD. Okay. Going in reserve MDR Warmageddon. Nice. I think second floor, but I'll just have a quick check around here. What key is that? The one over there was Hillside House. Anything about 545, 506, which I think, well, I think 762 is really good, but you need to have the good guns. I tried a bunch of AKM, like sort of budget modded, like middle tier budget modded, and it just didn't really work out. I think you need like the RD or the mutant, honestly. Like I've kind of come to that conclusion that it's just not very good without it. Like BP's a good bullet, but you need something else to make it work. I really like a 556. 2 sync Meldonians now. First house where you spawned last time. Is this the one you mean? Leading a team, putting things into the cloud. Oh, okay. $855. Brick house at highway. I don't know whether you meant this one or you meant this one. I guess it must be this one. This is the only two-story one. So we check Marion. So now we check this one. I guess we can check all the way at the end here. This one? This one you can just get in, I think. Oops. God damn it. We'll just be able to get inside this somewhere. Around here. Wait, is that a... Yeah. This bit. Okay, let's have a look around in here. A lot of people playing Tarkov working IT. I think so. It kind of bring, you know, it's got that kind of... To be honest, I think a lot of people who play video games work in IT. Got that vibe, isn't it? Who's the rogue boss? You mean... What do you mean? Like a big pipe and co. 14104? Yeah. Any clue how much the increase to this zone? I think it's big. I think the zone for assessment is now a lot bigger than it was. As far as I understand it. I don't know fully, but I think they increased it big time. Right, how do we get upstairs? Here we go. All Southern Island counts? Would make sense. Power bank. Nice. Is that worth more than SSD? I can't remember. Hovering over stuff seems to be broken, yes. Next time bring it an assault scope like an Elcan. Why? We're going to be fighting people close up in this bit. That's why I didn't bother bringing a long range scope. We're fighting around like villas and all of those parts. So I feel like I have an advantage with the scope that I've got. South Island up to the bridge to water treatment. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Kills at chalet and resort. Excellent. So now you can turn off all the alarms in... You can turn all the alarms off in yellow room. You took labs? Huh. Interesting. Logical on Twitter, basically all Lighthouse. Yeah, okay. Alright. That makes it a bit better. You don't want it just to be like rampant RNG. Well, there's nothing in here of any real value. BT's cracked. BT's getting better and better and better. I guess we can go up and try the other villa, but it sounds like other people have been there already. To be honest. I mean, either that or we just leave and just run it again. Maybe we just run it again. Because we're like right next to the extract. Ugh! Let me across! Can I go up these? Okay, there we go. On the ground near the computer system spawns high-level loot. Which computer do you mean? Anything in this one? Or was it that one? Yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? Yellow price will go up like crazy. It will. It will. How much is it now? Did I see more active on Twitter? For in what sense? Oh, you like to see me more active on Twitter, do you mean? Sometimes I just don't have much to say on Twitter, right? Building 3 has 4 to 5 loose spawns. Yeah, it means you have to go all the way over there, though. Is DLSS good now? I want to use? I just use DLSS balance. I think it works quite well. Seems good. Been more active and it's cool? Yeah. I thought you were saying, like, you should be. I was like, what should I say? Always able to turn off the girl talking? Really? What, in yellow? Fourth white, yes, I'm aware of EFT ammo. Simply just haven't got a second one to put it there. Rush chalet? Yeah, but there's already been a big fight there, right? People have probably looted that already. Because we spent our time down in village. Oh, I'm sure it's already looted. I'd rather try my hand. Like, we got to try Hillside House and the Merin key. So we'll just reset. It's no big deal. No biggie. No biggie. Biggie. Slowly stacking up some little bits and pieces. How are we doing on the other stuff? Okay, so yeah, we do actually need some more. I should probably just keep the active items for food and drink out here. So I'm going to keep the mayo out and up there. Actually, I'll keep that up there. So we'll eat that one. I was literally keeping it at 1 out of 1. Or 1 out of 100, just simply for the being able to use filter item on it. That was literally what I was using it for. Okay, 2 of those, 1 and 2. All right, so we'll use that. Oh no, we want to use this one first. We'll go 15, and then we'll use 15 and a bit more. 3. Okay, going on the hideout. Yellow stays pretty close to 10 mil. I mean, the thing is with labs, it's like, is it worth turning off the alarms? Like, the alarms are obviously annoying to give yourself away, give your position away, but does it matter that much? Like, a lot of the time you can just press the button and then GTFO and then come back later. That's what I do with the like cargo elevator and stuff. I just like press it and then leave, and then come back later on. Well, DLSS might mean that I can actually pump up some of my settings. So we'll see. We'll see. Right, let's go again. That's got a bit of damage to it, but that's all right. Yeah, I think we're okay. Top. Yeah, we didn't even shoot in that one. Try it again. Oh, I should have put this back on. I need to remember to change the chat thing. Yep, broken crates, yes. Don't try to hit everything, you're exponentially more likely to die. Yes, it's definitely true. This happened for on labs for me when it was like, should you just carry on trying to hit the whole map? And like the longer you wait and the further you go, actually the less likely the items are to be there, right? Which is pretty interesting. Only mutes parking gate. I'm honestly not sure. Upper chalet on the body in the indoor pool around a Vertex. We checked that last one. We've only checked it once though. What quest unlocks 5501? It doesn't. It's just Peacekeeper 4. You just buy it. Just buy it. Right, we're going to press the button for Twitch. And we're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. We're going to carry on. That was the question. Which quest unlocks 5501? I love this new feature. I really love this new feature. It's super cool. It's super, super cool. But yeah, just surviving and not dying means you get out with your money that you can then, or your loot that you can then sell for money, which then you can use to buy the items. Like you don't lose your loadout, you don't have to build another loadout. I think like not having to build another loadout is a big one for me because it's such a pain in the arse having to rebuild a whole loadout, you know? Run to run your GPU at 100% all the time. Right now, well, in game, thing is I can't really help it, right? With DLSS on, it actually seems to help quite a lot. I will say. It does seem to help quite a bit with the pushing this thing to its maximum. 3070 with like 80% when I was testing it. Thing is, I can't not really. Like, how can I do anything different? I'm running. I'm doing 3 encodings simultaneously, as well as playing Tarkov all on one machine. Like, it's hard to not do that. I spent literally hours last night trying to optimize everything. I realized, so I'm using new monitor. Yeah, so I now got a 1440p monitor with actually I thought it was a 144 hertz, but it's actually 165. I didn't. I forgot. I forgot when I bought it because I was like not really paying that much attention. I was like, I looked at it before and like looked through all the specs and then bought it afterwards. So then I've forgotten that I picked one with 165 on it. I mean, it's completely, you know, I don't really care. It doesn't matter, but I had to rechange everything, right? So I had to change the stream over to 1440p. I had to change OBS to 1440p. Everything, like change all the resolutions and everything. So that's what I was doing last night. And then I had to basically run it on Streets and on Lighthouse, trying to like stress test the damn thing so that it actually worked properly with all the encoders and it wouldn't kick me out. You know, you've got like Twitch in test mode, YouTube streaming to a private stream, like the recording going on at the same time. Setting stuff on the FLIR is different. Yeah, you don't have to click the button. Lowers core temps. Yes, DLSS, yes, it does. I've definitely seen that myself. Morning, Tower. Hope all is well. All is very, very well. Where's my best bet to find a Vertex? That's what we're doing right now. We're going to Lighthouse and we're trying to find a Vertex right now. So we're going to go to the chalets and we're going to go to Merrion and we're going to go to Hillside House Key. MAT level or quest locked. That's also just Peacekeeper 4. Like being 4 mil is insane. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're live again. Hello. I am. Feature of hiring a scav to get to sell items. It'd be interesting. 5501 and M80, Peacekeeper 4, about 5601. Yeah, 5601 is locked behind. If I click this and then swap that, does that still? Oh, it still works. Good. 5601 is Peacekeeper 2 after the cult part 1, so it's quite early. Viewer number split happening between Twitch and YouTube. It's hard to tell. Whereabouts is this one in relation to the chalets? We've got the perfect chalet spawn, have we? Like Twitch is what? 149. What's YouTube right now? I don't have that stat up. Nothing in there. I guess that's the one thing. We want to go to the other. We want to go to the other chalet, don't we? For Vertexes. We want to go up to that one. 179. I mean, it's a lot of people together, right? I also seem to have maybe more people on Twitch. Or maybe it's because of the patch. I'm not sure. No, that's a lot on Twitch for me. I don't know. I think it depends on where people can or want to watch. I'm not sure. Aware of the goons. I'll try to be careful. Why are you looking for Vertex? It's not craftable. Not this wipe. You can't craft it. Someone's inside. Don't know where exactly. Could be upstairs. Not 100% certain. Then you have better quality on YouTube. Twitch, so I can give you my Prime. Appreciate it. Yeah, I did wonder this. I was like, where does that moving Twitch YouTube? Yeah, it's because I turned them off. I was like, I wonder if I just have everybody on YouTube. I wonder if I'm just not going to get any Twitch subs anymore. I did wonder about this. Guy went outside. If we go down to the bottom. Oh, for frick's sake. I cannot wait for this vaulting change. Alright. Got to meet with managers here after? See you, buddy. Enjoy. Night Run looks like a fairy tale scene. Nice. Boy Pipsy has Vertex. Way better quality. Vaulting, yeah, I think vaulting's gonna be sick. Well, we just have to go and try and fight or something. Downstairs. Okay. I got stuck. He did a good job of waiting, to be fair. Did a good job of waiting. Sad. I don't think so. I think it was just one, wasn't it? He moved from the outside to the inside. You sure? I'm fairly certain it was just one. Just survived jumping off a roof of a resort. Should have worked to see if he had a Vertex. Nah, there's no point doing that. They're just gonna kill me if they're PMC. I didn't even hit him. Oh, we saw two lights. I think it was just one and then the other. Yeah, the glare in the daylight is nutty. Hate the waiting game. I know the waiting game is just like really, it's just really challenging because you know you're just waiting for whatever. It's like you could both just sit there forever, right? That's the real game, or you just leave. That's the other thing. You can just leave. Sometimes I just do that and just go. Hey, look at that. I think maybe we don't want the black. The black rock's actually amazingly heavy. I'm going to sell that. I've really turned on to the Thunderbolt. This thing's really cool, just because it's so light in comparison. Okay, so if we're doing this, maybe I wonder if it's time to go back to a little bit of the old M995. Because I did craft some, so we've got it here. We'll put a bit in each one. Load this one up, and then we'll just do this one with 5501. I should probably buy some more 5501. Purchase, purchase. Good. Right, next. Meds. Go with one of these Salewers. This'll do. Double med from this guy. Bam bam. Oh yeah, not that one. Should tidy this up really. And a stem. Oh yeah, and then nades. Get like 2 of those guys. Oh, so we're heavy again. Oh, it's because of this defender too. Defender 2's like such a beast. A beast of an armor. It's so heavy. Okay, well, I'm underweight now, so at least we'll get the endurance XP at the start, which is kind of the important thing. Could have checked damage. Yeah, it's all good. There's no need to dwell on our failings. No need to dwell on it. Get to the next one and try again. Yeah, but like if I'm loot running, like I'm not PvPing, like maybe it's just worth just leaving, right? It's like there's no harm in that. Turn to leave, get shot in the back. Uncru's lighter and cheaper, only lose 2 slots on the. Yeah, but that one Thunderbolt's even cheaper than that. Oh, sorry, even lighter than that, which is I think awesome. I'm not sure about the 95 scav case. I feel like it's a scam, but I don't know. Don't know. Oops, not that early. We'll go with this one. It's an expensive inshore, the Defender. 2x2? Yeah, it's good. Bad shape Salowa? Yeah, it's like a CMS though, isn't it? How many Vertex we're at? 0. Anyone know what got updated to the new patch? Audio update, but I haven't tested it yet on Reserve and Shoreline. Lighting update on Interchange mainly, and a little bit on Reserve, which looks really, really good. Smoke grenades are now a bit more useful because they go bigger and faster. And what else? Oh yeah, DLSS is now working in scopes, which is amazing. It's like really, really good. Repair armor? Why is it broken? I thought I checked that. And yeah, then banned in-game mail notification for banned players on the players report, which is cool. Docs case of 95k. Went to sell it, so a Docs case for 30k. Oh, that is amazing. Lots of people were saying it, so we're going to check it. Although maybe, have I broken it now doing leave game? Oh no, hopefully not. Good. 95k case? Yeah. Yeah, this scav case with the 95k input is what they're talking about. Let's see. Right. Check. Ah, there you go. It's because it's like nearly there, but not quite. Good shout. Good shout, guys. Good shout. What would I do without you? I'm not sure if that was... I don't know if I paid twice there. What would I do without you, though? What would I do without you? Find someone else. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Still trying to figure out the new layout that I've got going on here. See Vertex in the tent inside BRDM. People have found them all over the place. It's like that makes it kind of worse. Cross chat is an awesome idea. Yeah, it's cool. What's the scope change? They've changed DLSS so that when you scope in, it now is not just a low res mess in the middle. It's actually really, really good. Yeah, you got me. I know it's good. There's a Spotify playlist for this music. It's for some of it. So there's a Spotify playlist for certain songs. This is like a random playlist of other stuff. There's a specific Spotify playlist of the songs that have been made for me in conjunction with a music production like startup called Low Wave, who are helping make music for content creators, which is actually really cool. Like I support them quite a lot. I think that they're doing good stuff, and they are making me some more music, so we're going to get some more in that. But it's not every track. It's only like one album right now. Got to test the scope DLSS with Lighthouse Rogues. It just looks like a normal scope. Just looks like a normal scope. Like it's good. It just looks like DLSS inside, which is good. But yeah, the change on the flea market because you know after they banned barters on the flea, it now means that like clicking the button and then having to choose between different like barter and cash there's no point anymore, right? So it doesn't mean anything. So now when you open it up, just the money number is right there. So you go, sell this item or whatever, like add, click the item, and then you just type the number in and press go. So it actually takes one click away, which is really good. It feels really nice. I keep clicking the X because it looks so much like the old button to like add the item or add the cash amount. Just out of force of habit, I keep clicking, going like, why is it not working? But it's good. Overall, it's really good. Overall, it's really good. Yeah. Right. I cleared that axe many times, yes. As long as it's kept in the background, shuts off during raids. Oh yeah. Yeah, during the raids, I always turn it off. This one is further this way, right? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Yeah. It's funny because I never come this way. I never go this direction. Like really ever. So I always just run all the way along there. Oh, I want to go this way actually. So I kind of lose my bearings like coming back this direction. Are you strictly searching for Vertex or playing Lighthouse? I'm just Vertex. Just Vertex. I think Labs is good Vertex ones. I mean, I played Labs for basically a month and I didn't find one at all. Interchange fog patch, yes. It's live, dude. It's live and it's beautiful. Go and check it out. This is a 101, AK 101. Is it nice? It's good. There's still some little glitches, but okay. There's some glitches with the lighting, like spilling in a weird way and stopping when you get near them. But in the main, if they can iron those things out, it's going to look really good. Oh no, I'm using the Soleil, not the cat. Ah, that's a mistake. I mishotKeyed. Oh, damn it. I messed up my setup. Right. Okay, so the thing about this, though, is that because he's got meds, we're going to switch to his instead. Right, and then we'll top the last bit up with 9M5. Cool. Okay, there we go. What's he got in here? BCP? Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll just insurance fraud that, I think. Keep that in the sick. We'll fraud that. We'll fraud the 2s. Keep these down here just in case. I don't think I'll need them, but okay. Oh yeah, CMS. Do that next. There we go. You'll recognize the name. You mocked me. Sorry, buddy. Caught you in an unfortunate angle. You're running BCPs. I don't know whether that's necessarily... Does that work against rogues? I'm not sure if it's enough. You've been dying and dying. Why don't you try 76254? For killing rogues. Maybe like a bolty, maybe even. Or the SVD. Might as well hit the tech van. Where's the tech van again? Is it this side or is it over there? Still not... Oh no, I did. I took a hit. Where's the tech van gone? Is it this side? Or is it over there? Is it this way? This way, right? Try to kill the RFP. I haven't used the RFP this wipe. I've basically not used it this wipe at all. This one. And PSTM. Oh, joy. Fantastic. Love it. BCP's a little worse than MAT. Yeah, and enough so that I think it's just not very consistent against class 4. I like the RFB. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I like the RFB. I think it's good. I think it's a good gun. But it's a bit of a tough one. Right, we're going to go over to Hillside and all this stuff. That's where we were going to go originally. That's where we were trying to go in the first place. Okie dokie. So... Oh, I heard somebody then for a second. Maybe it's not. Maybe not. Okay, let's move up into here. Maybe we'll go to brick first. That's what we're calling it now, brick. Any tips for playing Lighthouse? Having a bad time? Oh gosh. Lighthouse isn't like it's quite. I find Lighthouse quite fun, but I don't really like looting. I find looting quite boring, so I'm finding Lighthouse kind of annoying for looting on. The rest of I guess the rest of it is. I mean, what else would you say about playing Lighthouse? I feel that the game it's very like split between playing with a long range optic versus not. But now that the rogue encampment section is changed a lot and there's like claymores up there and stuff, like I haven't really done much road sniping since then. So I don't really know. It's not one of my comfort maps, let's put it that way. I started quite late on Lighthouse. Still quite good for loot though. I guess like yeah, practice the road camp bit, I think is the deal. It's more formulaic than the rest, even with the changes that they made. I reckon there's probably still a way. Still need the goons? Yeah, I do, yeah. Okay. Well, there's nothing in there at all, was there? Ah, can't make that overweight, I don't think. Sorry for you out in the house. Didn't know the layout. Got kind of stuck with the ADAR. Had to play the waiting game. Yeah, we were talking about it. We were talking about like the difference between, you know, when you get stuck. And it's just like, you know, how should you play it when you get stuck inside? It's an interesting mind game about like what you should do. And whether probably should have just left because, well, I don't know. There's a lot of spawns in there though, so I just got caught by the flashlight. I just couldn't really see anything. Is the problem. Plexi. Okay. I guess it's upstairs. Is the place. We're looking here. But yes, that's it. No worries, man. No worries. That is hard because everyone moves in the same direction. Yeah, it's true. Oh, nade. And yeah, the draw. They still haven't fixed it because Lightkeeper is no draw unless you've already done it right. You're just going for looting. Trying questing, you need to mark the fuel tank as I've died of your raid. Sometimes it's better just to kind of wait a bit, just like wander around and just like try and kill some scavs and loot some other stuff. Especially for doing those quests, I think maybe you need to wait a little bit longer. Rather than trying to like rush to where you need to do the quest out of frustration, if you know what I mean. Because you'll get caught by people pushing different spawns and things like that. We've learned that is a gate, in fact. What's that build? Yeah, this is a this is like, I don't know, it's something I took off someone else actually. It's a B10M AK, AK-101. BP. I don't like night raids, guys. So I'm never one to push night raids as a thing. I hate them. And you heard me, but I didn't know I could push, so I just had to get to a new room. Yeah, I didn't know where you'd gone, so I was like, we're gonna have to just like find him somewhere. And we did find you, but in a very... You positioned well, because it was a very disadvantageous place for me to be. I was like, oh, I'm really screwed now, and I can't really get out. Horse. The sink is like stims ahoy. There's been a stim in this sink every single time we've come in to Hillside House. Nuts. Heck, that jacket. Yeah. MGT and a decent suppressor in a box before I left. I just can't find. I just never find the items I'm looking for. It seems. I'm very bad at looting in this game though. Right. Well, what now then? So we did Hillside. Try and go across to Marion. I'm not sure if it's worth it though. Maybe we just do it. Should be quite close to this bit. Some loot with the snipers on the rock. The snipers on the rock seems to have got a lot less now that there's like freaking thousands of claymores up there and stuff. It makes it really, really tough. It makes it tough to be up there. No Vertex. No, I know. Please tell me Interchange is better. The Interchange is way better. Shark. Interchange is way better. It looks beautiful. The thing I don't like about this is this starts not playing into the advantage that I've got with my gun. I start playing into the hands of other people who've got scopes like up on here and stuff like this if I run to Merrin, but we'll just do it. We'll just do it. The worst thing that can happen is we just die. no biggie. Change sniper rocks above rogues. They added loads of claymore mines up there and stuff, so it's like really hard to be up there without just getting blown. I died yesterday because I forgot that they changed it. And I got blown up by a claymore, and they instantly kill you as well. Why not go rogue camp with the broken boxes? Because you have to dick about with the rogues. I ended up spending like 40 minutes in raid doing that. I always just spend way too long trying to deal with the rogues. And then there's the risk of getting killed by the one that you forget on the way out. It just takes too long, I feel. I'm not enough of a rogue camp expert to do it. On Interchange so we can see. I did a quick test earlier. I don't have anything to do on Interchange right now. No one sees these people say? Yeah. Oh! We got our first Vertex, friends. In Merinki. There you go. So now, do we go back across? I feel like I don't want to go all that way. I feel like I want to come back this way. I want to come back this way, because I went this way already. So I feel like there's less chance of people being here. Does that make sense? I mean, they could still be there, right? But... Southern road from the beach. There's lots of people doing, I don't know. Could be lots of people doing Lightkeeper stuff down there. We're a bit concerned. Because I have to cross past the island somewhere. It's a tough call, really. It's a tough call. One way's safer, one way's faster. It's like... But is it really safer? I don't have a great sense. Like, I think maybe with the assessment change, it might be better now. The issue I had before was that because everybody was doing well, there were lots of people. Oh. No. No. I'm gonna break my leg just coming down here, I think. Oh no, it's alright. Yeah. What key was that? That was Merin key. That was Merin key. It used to be really expensive when Lighthouse first was opened up. And now it's much, much cheaper. Partly because of the barters change. You now can't put keys up for barter anymore, which is a godsend. So now everyone has to put them up for cash. And there's enough of them that there's actually loads of them on the market now. Use your Giga knowledge. I feel like my Giga knowledge for Lighthouse is a bit limited. A little bit limited. Drop bag, this is intense. Ah, be fine. Be fine. To be honest, I feel that like going from trying to find GPSA and Vertex, GPSA and MCCs on labs, I feel like the intensity of then trying to find Vertex is actually a lot lower on Lighthouse. Like it's a lot lower, so I actually feel relatively stress-free, to be honest, because of that. I think the labs has really took its toll on me while I was doing it. I played a lot of labs and had a lot of stress trying to get out on that one. Let's see another YouTube stream. Thanks, Sean. I do rogues. That's why I do it at night, so the rogues can't see as far. Use HP to mark the first tanker, no problem, and then retreat along the fence. Good idea. Ah. Oh, gosh. Labs is stress level max? Yes. It seems to be quite laggy coming out of raid. I'm not sure whether that's something I've done with my settings, or whether it's just the patch. It's hard to tell. Like Tarkov's doing a lot of freezing when I leave the raid. Okay, well we got a kill on our unfortunate friend with the BCP. How's Interchange? It looks so much better. It looks so much better. Connection issues on the streets right after the patch dropped. How many days for that Vertex? We've only done 2. This is the second day. Well, this is the second stream. We need another one. We need another one. I spent 50 raids on labs getting the two thingies, the MCC and the other one. It was literally 50 raids. I counted. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Completely nuts. Right. Which was it this one? Got 2. Yeah, it's all 5-5. Got 2 995, so that's okay. Oh dear. Uh-oh. The item server, what happened? I have to repair this again. I've repaired this a billion times. It's quite useful. Quite useful. Counting Vertex is why not labs? I played labs for a month and I didn't find any. I have not seen any at all. As I said, I played 50 raids on labs. I found 2 GPUs. I found 1 LEDX and I found 7 MCCs and 2 GPSAs. Didn't survive with all of them, but and I found absolutely no Vertex whatsoever while I was playing labs. So I actually assumed that he didn't spawn there. Apparently, it turns out that I'm wrong. I just got really unlucky. But that, it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're playing Lighthouse. We're doing something a bit different. And it's kind of interesting doing a different map too. I guess we'll take the IFAC. I don't really like IFACs very much, but the reason why I don't like IFACs, guys, is because he's got the Thunder Beast. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. The reason why I don't like IFACs is simply because they've only got a max heal of 50. So it doesn't necessarily heal your entire limb all in one go. And that goes for like all of your limbs. Oops, where is it? Lend-Lease. I skipped over it. Hand this in before I do something stupid. Right, next one. Yeah, so let's just look at your character for a second. So you can only heal 50. So there's lots of situations where you have to heal twice, which I find really annoying. The car first aid kit heals 70, so it heals everything except thorax if it's down to 15. But the IFAC, if you're down to 0 or 1 or whatever, you like heal it with the CMS. You have to heal everything twice. It's like really annoying. Is it worth using DLSS? I think so. I'm actually using DLSS now. I'm gonna have to test. So I was testing without DLSS before, not Shoreline. I was testing without DLSS before, but it seems to make my system not use anywhere near as many resources. So I'm gonna have to. Actually, I forgot. I'm missing a Propator. That's what I'm missing. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Found the far forward on my 3rd labs raid ever. Died because I got greedy. Oh, I mean, yeah, immediately leave with those. Hey, David. Thanks, man. Got mode down in Resort. Audio seems a lot better. That's good. You're in the Giga Discord and still struggle with Lighthouse. Can buddy up. Hey. Thanks, man. That's nice of you. That's kind. I haven't found a single Vertex, so I found 2 LEDXs, both on streets, in one duffel, one on a dead scav. Interesting. Low level is white, but I have my fair share of Lighthouse. It does seem good. It does seem good. Yep. Right, how is the old Twitch doing? Oh, we need to press the button again. Okay. We'll push it now then. Push the button. Ba-ding. May as well. Good luck, chat. Thanks, Slender. What's the best headset in your opinion? The Contact 4s are the best, but they're really, really, really expensive. So for best on like balance of price and stuff, I personally think it's the Contact regulars, the 2s, or the Razors, or the XLs. Sorry, the XL, the Walkers XLs or the Walker Razors. Those 3 are my favorite. Outside of that, the budget one I use GSSH on like factory because there's no ambient sound on factory, so it doesn't really matter. And it's like it's okay if you're using budget kits. I normally do that. And then some people like the Sword-ins and the 32s, but I don't really like them because they're too bassy for me. It depends on what your real headset is. Interchange has got amazing lighting now, by the way. Going into raid, good luck, love the content. Thanks, casual. 3 LEDX, forgot about the 3rd one in the duffel. Contact 4s for rainy weather. Yeah, if you're in a storm, Contact 4s are going to be fantastic, for sure. They're going to be amazing. Try the bottom of D2. We're not bothering with reserve. We're trying them on Lighthouse just because I know reserve like well enough. I feel like Lighthouse I need a bit more practice on. I want to try and do a bit more on Lighthouse because I've done some rogue farming, but I've not really done like the chalets and villas and stuff. So we're trying that. Never really been a keys guy, so I don't use Merrin Key or Hillside House before. So we're trying that. It's actually good. Actually good. Actually, wall hacking with 4s in the rain. No one likes GSSH. I don't mind them, but I have an audio program with D8. No, I don't have anything like that. The only thing that I've got is I use SoundLock. So SoundLock just caps out the top end of sounds. So when something's really loud, it just blocks it off. And what it does, if you open up the Windows volume mixer, you'll see what happens. If a sound goes above the level, it pulls everything. It pulls the master volume control down and then slowly releases it back again. So if something's really, really loud next to you, you will actually hear footsteps and that kind of stuff like quieter than you would otherwise. So it's actually a disadvantage in theory, but it stops your ears from breaking, I find. Yeah, don't stand for the GSSH. There you go. This is an important comment. I agree with this. Favorite helmet headset combo is the Fast MT. It does look cool. It's so expensive though. Vertex and Lighthouse Road Camp. Yeah, we're not actually going to do the road camp. We're going to be doing we're doing sort of the Hillside House Merrin Chalets loop run. We found one so far in Merrin. Is the deal. And you need 2. You need 2. It's for Lightkeeper. It's Lend-Lease Part 2. Sorry, not Lightkeeper. Peacekeeper. Sorry. Peacekeeper. You need 2 for Peacekeeper for Lend-Lease Part 2. Are the RAC any good? I think it looks cool. It is cool. I think they're very similar to the M32s. I believe. You know what? Actually, Veritas has just put out a new video about the headsets that I haven't watched. He did another headset video for current Tarkov with the current audio. I haven't watched it yet. I actually should. I should go and do that. I died to goons there, so I don't do that run. I need to kill them too, so... You don't see them very often. I got just one-tapped by them as well when I went there one time. But it's alright. Cool. Veritas did that video. Okie dokie, right. Okay, so go to Merrin. Up to Hillside, I guess. Killed the night by the church in the sunken village. Oh, hey. Easy to fight them in the road camp. Military cable. Alright. And we could go up to, we could just like run up to this villa. Somebody else will probably be in there. I mean, maybe we just do that. Maybe we just try and rush there. Just key do you need for a red car? Merin key. M-E-R-I-N. Merin. It was very expensive at one point, but not so much now. Turns out you were chasing Bird Eye. Yeah, that's always unfortunate. Chasing Bird Eye is bad for your health. Universally agreed upon, I think. I just don't want to get shot from long range. Yeah, you know what? My GPU usage is really much lower with DLSS on now. That means I could probably turn my settings back up. I turned a lot of the settings down. You might... I don't know whether you can tell or not with the encoding and with the whatever. But I turned the shadows down. Oh, was there... There's a box in this one, isn't there? I should be a bit more careful, actually, from up here. Is it more blurry? No, I mean, it honestly looks pretty good, to be honest. I think it looks pretty good in general. High level spawn in the bar. Okay, we'll go there next time. Or we'll go the other way. I'm using DLSS balanced. Forgot to bring nades. I wonder if that's the bosses or something. Selling on the fleet, you just type in the button, you just type in the money number now. Bosses don't spawn there? I think they do, don't they? I prefer the 101 just because you can mod it more. One at the low one. Oh. I did just see someone there. It was real players, you were right. I'm at risk of getting shot from behind here, but... Thinking what we can do here, whether we can actually creep up on them or not. We go like out this side and up and round. I wonder if we can come around the back. I don't know. What should we do on butter? I don't mind it. I could take or leave butter. Hmm. Didn't actually mean to get in there. I meant to come up on here. No, 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 you have to jump very slightly. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, they might have moved on by now, by the time I've faffed about. Whatever. Just have a look around in here ourselves. We're not here to kill people. I mean, they probably did it already, but it seemed like a little bit of a delay. Either which way. Factory's leg muncher land. Can be okay though, because there's lots of people who just, you know. Oh. What was it? Where was the white dot there? There was definitely a white dot. Oh. Where? There are round pliers underneath. It makes you wonder how many things there are that people just don't ever see. This is why it's worth scouring. Scouring this stuff, because sometimes things are just like literally hidden. They do 2 raises within shore gig, and you get the second raise gear back before the first raise. No, it takes way longer than that. Yeah, throwing little rocks would be awesome. So presumably all these easy ones have been done. That's going to be really obvious, I think. Anything else around in this? No, 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 no. We already did that bit. On the chairs. Shotgun handguard. Oh. Cat tourniquet. Not useful. I let the guy run away. Yeah. Test reserve or shoreline? Actually, only a little bit on reserve. I couldn't really tell. We did it in offline mode, and I couldn't really tell whether there were any improvements. It was very hard to know. Shoreline, I haven't. We do need to go to shoreline for various things, but pass through the crash car with a valuable spawn. Bearing in mind. Bearing in mind. Okay, let's pop outside to the back, I guess. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go generically downstairs. Anything in any of these? G-phone on the box in the garage, but it's fake. Yeah. Missing coins because of that. I know, it's bad, isn't it? I guess that's what happens if you have like millions of different loot spawns, lots of different items. Like there's loads of places and loads of ways that they can just get stuck. And okay, let's see anything there. Do you ever play poker? I used to, yeah. I used to play quite a bit, but I used to play online, yeah. We'll go down there in a minute. EP. Omega. I'm looking here. Nothing done. No. Nothing here. Okay, I think that's the whole thing. I think that's everything. I didn't change lighting. I had a little look. Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really, really good. I haven't played it properly, but it looks really good. These are the nerd word. I think DLSS is like you won't necessarily get a massive improvement in FPS. Like where are we sat now? Like 65. It's not very high FPS right now. It felt really good at the start, and it seems to get progressively worse as the game goes on. Ow. Sounded like a scav. That was a PMC before, wasn't there? In an alternate universe, that's me ratting it up. Nobody found any weirdness persisting through? Scope's better off with DLSS. Anything else to look for? I don't really know. I mean, there was some weirdness even without DLSS, so... but yeah, it really reduces the amount of GPU strain that you've got. Like, my GPU is now running at like 50%, which is way lower than it was. Way lower. My GPU is like nearly at 100% when I play normally. And I get like slightly better FPS. Yes, this guy's a scav. Crazy, really. Oh, yeah. I'm just amazed that he was there. Bolts. Take that for the XP, XP, XP. Well, our dude was a scav as well. I thought he was a PMC. He kind of looked like a PMC. Guess he wasn't. Got pad. Oh, yeah. Need to maximize these spaces. Where did my... Oh, here's my cat, yeah. There we go. Fix that. I guess now we can take things like this because we've got the whole... Got the ability to distribute stuff up into here, which is quite nice. Okay. Let's have a look. Online, offline? This is online. Why? Why'd you ask? I only did an offline raid right at the start. Oh, there's loads of stuff in here. Give him jump scare, exactly. Almost like you're rendering half the pixels. Well, you say that, but I mean... It's one of those things where... often doesn't feel like you necessarily get the performance that you'd expect out of these things. What's your build? Oh, this is some random AKs. It's like a hybrid of something I picked up. Can key spawn on the Gingy? I don't think so. I've never seen any. Where did I put it? Up here. I've never seen any. We'll move the CMS. What else is valuable? What's the most valuable thing I've got? Probably metal parts, because like if I die, I can use them in certain crafts. They're done now. Okay. What else? So I guess you probably can't find anything up here. I would have thought. We'll see. Let's get scan spawn up here. Oh, Vulcan face shield. Do that. PLPS hexagon. Do that. 615. Do people like these? Probably not. The 3p. I think we'll just leave a little bit of space for the time being. What's this? The STM. Anything up here? No. MRS. Okay, so where do we need to go now? What have we actually done? Oh, I need to heal these. Yeah, we'll heal these bit by bit. So we did Merin, and now we just need to. Okay, so we need to do Hillside House. So let's go. I guess we'll go up on a. Well, we could just go in front, so we avoid going like past it. PC build, not gun build. Thank you. Subs are these that I wish I brought the Red Rebel and a paracord. We did two of those back to back. We did that on the PMC earlier too. PC build, I have a 5800 X3D. I have a 3070 GPU. I have 32 gig of 3600 speed RAM. I have an M2 hard drive. I have a B550 whatever motherboard. And very, very recently, we now have fiber optic internet. 900 by 900 symmetric upload and download, which is insane. It means I can now do this streaming, basically. Stream in high bit rates on YouTube and also other platforms simultaneously. I was saying, like, once everything's stable, I was wondering whether I just, like, start streaming on random platforms. Just why not? Let's see if anyone's done Hillside House. Go down and check it. Do scav in for co-op extract. Transmitter is broken, doesn't say stat changes. Yeah, apparently a lot of people have been saying that. Cheeks got clapped. Charlie, are we good to loot? Yeah, it's good for vertexes and stuff. That's what we're trying to get a vertex specifically today. Good day, State Bank. Good day, good day. Yeah, we need to get down. I'll go and look upstairs in this one first. I wonder if I can get across here. Oh, there's a scav dead there. Maybe from up here. Right. Have a look. Takes 15, about 15k. Yeah, it's not worth it for 2x2. Where's the text board up here? I don't... Is it like by the desk or something? I don't think we found really anything up here yet, have we? Looked in here a couple of times. Starting to think I'm not sure if there is one. 50 FTX video, frames are amazing, 140 on Lighthouse. I don't have that right now. It keeps fluctuating. Fluctuating a bunch. Like right now it's not that high. I'm not really sure why. I'm even running DLSS and it's not that high. Max energy here. Desks and bedrooms, yeah. Right. Oh, let's see if house is open. Yeah, right now I'm probably running at about 60. I can feel it. Seems to be good at the start, and then it gets progressively worse as time goes on. Yeah, someone's already opened this. Okay. No problem. Depends my mood and what my impression of player scav is. 95% player scavs with the good old black leg and stomach treatment. Love it. Do you use binaural? I do. I do indeed. I think binaural helps significantly with front-back audio, in my opinion, after having it turned off for a while and then turned on once they fixed it. I think it's much, much better. Running a 3700, getting about 60 FPS. It's pretty good. It depends on what settings you're running too, and what resolution as well. I turned a bunch of my settings down. I could, don't know, I'm not getting, yeah, I wonder how I could get fast, like more frames. Right now it feels kind of okay. I wonder what we're getting now. 70? It's not that great. If I look this way though, towards the road camp, it drops by about 10 FPS. Randomly get FPS drops another thing? Don't know. They said that they fixed something. I'm not sure. We're slowly getting better. Slowly getting better bit by bit. Oh. Have I got? Oh no, it's fine. How's the sound now? I haven't tried the maps whether it was changed, so I'm actually not sure. Yeah, we got buckshotted, didn't we? I need to see what other people have been saying. Relentless to play scouts and scavenging just mind my business? Yeah. On what part of the UK? West Midlands. Mr. Curtis. What extra authority, what extra stuff would you like to have? You said it's bare bones, but like what else? What else would you like for them to put in? I mean, I feel like there's quite a lot of options. What have I got on now? I've got medium and low, balanced. Thing is, right, I'm using a bit of GPU for doing other stuff, which is the thing. So it runs better than this when I'm not streaming, I think. But I had a bit of streaming on. I'm not sure if this has helped or not, or made it worse. I'm not actually sure. Basically, I've got it into a stage where it's playable and it doesn't blow up my stream anymore, which is kind of like, that was kind of the idea. Just went to resort again and got 2 kills thanks to new audio and a flashlight. So does it sound a lot better? Sound a lot better, Illy? Scoping in the smoke. You do not sound northern. Midlands isn't north. Positively nothing northern about it. What suggestions would you give to someone who's new to FPS games despite good hearing and attention, can't get to shoot straight enough for killing by headshot? If I aim for the head, I miss a whole lot of shots. Use the best pen stuff you can and go and highest damage and go for thorax instead. Thorax meta. I used to do thorax meta a lot. I'm slowly trying to train myself out of it. I'm very bad at just going pew 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 for a million times and trying to shoot at people's chests. It's not the way if you want to be doing, you know, if you want to be super pro. Oh, that mule lost its final raid, but I'll probably use it myself. Yeah. But thorax meta is definitely a thing. Just like go for the highest pen ammo that you physically can. Right. So, as I said at the beginning of this, we were going to do this. We were going to do this segment I wanted to do for YouTube, which was about let me just check this mag actually. Yeah, it was 1M905, fine. Yeah, I wanted to do this segment about trying to do a raid where I explain everything as I go along. It might be quite hard to do, but we're going to try it anyway. Because I put a poll out and people voted on it and they said that's what they wanted to see. So I figured, okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. So we're probably going to play customs or something, I guess. To try and do that. Ah, it's got MP7 in it. It's my MP7 Thunderbolt. Maybe I'll leave it. Maybe I'll leave this then. Maybe I'll buy another one. I'll buy another one. You can distinguish who's upstairs behind closed doors. That's nice. That's nice. Fog options, bloom lens flare. I feel like they want to keep it like simple so that everyone kind of has a similar view, but I don't know. Do you want to leave the UK someday? No, I'm fine here. I'm happy here. Practice offline. Practice offline is a really good idea. Put scavs on high, go on factory, and run around with your favorite gun, and then boom. Having a hard time with M905 thorax. Yeah, it's just low pen, so it's low damage. So you just have to. You can't just be spraying people with it. If you hit only thorax, it's fine, but yeah, the arms can eat shots, exactly. Found enough Vertex? No. Do you like history? If you do you like a particular era of British history? I mean, I quite like the Industrial Revolution just because it happened all like kind of, you know, around this area, which is pretty neat. You know, there's like the world's first iron bridge and stuff like that, like nearby and whatever, which I think is pretty neat. It's probably the only thing we did really well. It was like a net benefit as opposed to just like pillaging everybody and ransacking, you know. Okay. Have a goal in mind for customs. Well, this is the thing. Actually, I guess we could do another Lighthouse one. We could do exactly what we're doing at the moment. Bottom scav village inside the van that's in the water. Maybe we check that one as well. Try to PvP the scavs on offline and mag dumping and point firing them. I'm happy in the UK some serious copium. It's not about the UK's systems and country. It's about family and friends, is what I would say. What's the obsession with Greg's? Was that last year I still had to try it? Less so in the south, more so in the Midlands and the north. People love Greg's. Does the missus work from home? Would you look at, or do you look after the little one? Yeah, she looks after the little one. Yeah. Fair enough. Exactly. You say that, Don, but like people always. Yeah, I keep clicking this button. But you have to just type the number in now, and just go with it. It just places it. It's so much better than it was before. So much better. We'll clean this up later. Yeah, let's do one on Lighthouse then. Let's do this Lighthouse one because we've been getting into it a bit more, and we're figuring out what we're doing. So I guess we should probably start the system. Lovely setup. Happy for you? Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's why I wanted to do this in the first place, right? You thought it mattered to shoot people in the back? I love it. Why is it in Russian? Is that a bug? Yeah, it shouldn't really be. They haven't translated this locally yet. You just type the number in, but yeah, they need to translate that in the English version. It seems that's managed to sneak through. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do the segment. So we're gonna play the Lighthouse loot run, and because I guess right now it doesn't really matter what we do. I just did the poll and wanted to do a full explaining raid. So we're gonna turn the music off, and then we're gonna do the YouTube thing. So I'll probably won't be answering questions from chat unless it's specifically about the topic, just because I really want to try this new thing and see how it works. So Last time, people really enjoyed the last one, which is about what did I do last time? Oh yeah, I did budget kits, and people like that. So we're gonna try this one. So where we're going to start, we are starting with a Lighthouse raid. So currently we're going to do a Vertex run because that's what we've been doing on stream all day, as chat can attest to. And we are going with the AK-101 because it's probably my favorite gun for general fighting. A class 5 armor, which I appreciate not everybody has, but I feel like you may as well go with the best protection that you have. This I got off somebody else. Something like a nice headset and any old random helmet. It doesn't really matter. Again, I'm using this because I found it. I like the Thunderbolt rig because it's really, really light. And this manages to keep me underweight. So we are gaining endurance experience at the beginning of the raid when we go in. And as soon as we pick something up, we'll then be overweight, which then means we'll be getting strength instead. So at least trying to get a little bit more experience into the skills. I'm also taking an IFAK just because I have it with me. Normally I'd use a car kit, and if failing that, a Solera, I suppose. But I got this off somebody else, so I'm just going to use it. I don't necessarily recommend using that. I would say, though, I'm probably going to swap out the CMS before we go, just because it doesn't cost very much to swap out these for 5-use one. And sometimes you can get caught in a tricky situation, and it hardly costs anything, right? So it's 13k to swap 3 uses back, 25k for a brand new one, so we may as well do that. So we've got everything set up. We've got Propitol here. We've got our med bindings. I probably want to take one more of these so that we're not just using a single heavy bleed item. So let's go and do that. Where did that go? It's here. Cool. So now we've got our heavy bleed item and our normal med. This for painkillers, for instant painkillers. 1 grenade, just because why not? And what we're doing here is we're going on a Vertex run. So we've got AK-101 with a mostly M855A1 and a little bit of M995 mixed into the top, which you can craft, and I think is one of the best crafts that you can do in the Workbench 3. It depends on what guns you like, to be honest, but I quite like 5.56 guns, and so I'm using the AK-101 a lot, and I'm using a lot of M995. So we're going to jump into the raid and go for it. I always think it's worth insuring everything as well. I think it's worth insuring everything because you may as well. The number of times you get killed by scavs or by bosses or somebody who then just can't find you, or they get killed by somebody else on the way out, especially on a map like Lighthouse where can be a bit tricky to leave. That's kind of the the difficult thing for it. Do AFAKs have the same issues? One extra butt spot is rough in some cases. I mean, AFAKs, the reason why AFAKs and IFAKs I don't like them so much is, I said before, they can only heal up to 50. They won't heal a limb back up to full if it's at 1 health or something. And that's the big problem with them. So CMS kits can heal, car first aid kits can heal up to 70. So it's only the thorax if it's under 15 that doesn't go to full. Soleras heal 85, so they heal every limb to full no matter what. They're twice the price of car first aid kits, which is why I always go with the car. But I mean, having 1 slot is pretty useful. I tend not to take the IFAK or AFAK alongside if I'm bringing a sick case or something, which I have been recently. That's the idea. That's the idea. So yeah, so we're going to be looking for these vertexes. So we're going to be taking our time away from the road camp. Is what we're going to be doing. No idea that was a thing. Explains why I have to hit it twice. Yeah, so if you go down too low with the IFAK and the AFAK, then you have to heal 2 times, and especially if you're using something like a CMS to heal a black limb without using Propitol or anything like that gives you that tick heal, then you have to heal every item or every limb twice, and that's one of the biggest issues. It just takes so long to heal back up unless you're using Propitol or something. Having to heal every limb twice rather than 1 is very, very painful. Does it say that anywhere? It actually isn't on the item description. I don't know why it says that. It's a real pain. Actually, it's a real pain. It should say, because it's only through testing or whatever that you can see that that's the case. Some people really like the Grizzlies, but the Grizzlies take a long time to heal. They take a bit longer than some of the others to do specifically the status effect. So if you're using a heavy bleed item like a Cat Tourniquet or an S March or whatever it might be, a hemostat, with the Grizzly, the light bleeds and the breaks will heal. They take a lot longer to heal basically than using other items. But the Grizzly's good. It's just, again, I don't want to take that in every raid. I feel it's the cheapest, best option is the car kit. Because you kind of get the best of all the worlds. have the ability to deal with light bleeds. It's like nice and quick. You have 220 HP, which is enough normally, because if you kill someone, you get to take their medkit. It's pretty good. AFAX can heal up to full. It's just IFAX that has issue? I don't think so. I think AFAX are also 50. I think AFAX are also 50, aren't they? We can actually just check now. It does say on the wiki. So the wiki is the best place. Oh, sorry, it's 60. Max heal per use is 60 for the AFAC. So there are certain circumstances where it won't. So it's not quite as much as the. It's not quite as much as the car kit. Which is the deal. But yeah, trade off for the space. Indeed. It's the trade off for the space. I agree. Yes, so Ida says most of the healing done in the first 2 seconds of the animation, so you can cancel it. Yeah, which is true. But then the status effects take a long time to heal. That's the biggest problem. Just the status effects taking a long time. Right. So let's see where we spawn in this raid, and we can decide. So a lot of it at the beginning is all about spawns. Okay, so we're down on the beach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this way. I know that there's a couple of spawns behind me. There's one all the way down at the southern road, and there's going to be people on the other side of the mountain as well. There could be people doing shooter born in heaven, and I'm running at the moment towards the Merin car, because that's the loot run that we're looking at doing. I could try to cross over here, but people usually are trying to like peek early over the mountains and stuff to see people who are sprinting along to try and get easy shooter born in heavens or just long range shots, whatever it is that they need to do. So that's kind of why I like want to keep down here. Like up there is a very, very common sniping spot, so you can expect people to be coming down the beach here, maybe. But we shall see. We shall see if people appear. After this, we'll probably go up into the villas bit just to see if there's anything up there. But that red car is what we're going to hit, and that's the Merin key. I'll open this up and see if there's any vertexes. This is where we found our first one. It's a Veritas guitar pick. Okay, well, it's still useful. It's still useful. Right, so we're going to cross over now, over to this side. It's almost worth... Yeah, I think we're going to cross over to this side and cut in behind the first chalet. I don't necessarily... Like, people probably already hit the far chalet over there. But we can try together afterwards. I'm not sure if that was a scav or not. I'm actually going to keep going, just because I want to make sure that we get to these loot locations. I'm not that bothered about what the guy's got. We're going to head up. Oh, that was a mistake going through the bushes there. We need a bit more stamina. Yeah, as people are saying, there's like quite a few spawns in the water treatment, but water treatment means you need to deal with rogues and stuff, whereas this is a bit of an easier route, so long as... Exactly, as long as you don't see the goons there. It can be slightly easier. So this time we're going to check the bar area on the inside. Watch out for people up on top of the hill. And that's really the big deal. Watching for people up on top of the hill. Anything up here? We could look in that. I kind of want to get to the good spawns first. I'm almost tempted just to like not look at these other items. We'll just like grab stuff if it's loose loot because it's right there. We'll look anything up here. Anything in there? Okay. And then there's this box up here. You can have them. So we're looking up here just to make sure that nobody's going to suddenly appear over there and snipe us or something. There's also, where we were earlier, we can also see that there could be people up there now. Unlikely, but possible. Now this chalet might still have people in it, because people spawn near to this one and probably go in here first, I would say. But it really depends on what There they are. Now, it all depends on what they do. Oh, there's someone behind me. Okay. Well, that's pretty short-lived then. That raid's pretty short-lived. Never mind. Point people at your video, not the wiki. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point, Seething. Is it worth to start playing now, or should I wait for the wipe? Tarkov TV announced? Excellent. We did a vid on bringing in meds. My first one, I'm finding that decision making to be difficult. Yeah, I've got a med. I do have a med video. Yeah, so the efficiency one recently has got it. Lower nape, that sucks. Lower nape's a real problem because you can't. There's only one item in the game that defends against it. Yeah, we did kill this guy. 5601. It's annoying because that would quite likely have bounced the helmet otherwise. I hate lower nape, it sucks. Bushes are like quicksand? Yeah. Lower nape is neck. It is, but you can get shot in it from the front. And it's a real pain. We visit to woods to mix things up? So that one, we probably won't use that one, right? Probably won't use that one because it doesn't really teach anything. I wonder actually, given that we tried that, I did think about this before. I was like, what happens if the raid just sucks? I was like, And it's like, it's not really very useful then, and I don't really want to put that out because it doesn't teach anybody anything. Yeah, the Aventail, exactly. Yes, the whole neck. Yeah. Master teacher. Yeah, well, exactly. You can just watch this video and then see how I like turn around and get shot in the back of the head. I wonder whether it's better. I wonder whether the format is better to take a raid and explain everything like with the raid. That's actually probably easier. You know? Ever considered doing a master collection of bad runs to share up with everyone? Maybe. I'm not sure if that's very good content. I do include clips where I die in stuff. Oh, those are cheaper than the Ragman price. Yeah, I wonder if it's better though doing it that way, like taking the you can't sell that. Yeah, just taking a raid that was like good or challenging or something that's like something good, but with difficulties, and then narrating that, because then I can actually pick the raid. Like it's not going to be like, you know, oh, the best raid ever or anything like that. There's no need to do that. Otherwise, I can't really control it. I guess that's a good point. I did think about this. Explain in post, exactly. Like go with the video and go through just like live, and then pause it, or just talk about it. And if there was too much going on, then pause it. Maybe that's a good way. Maybe that is a good way of doing it. But you know what? You always have to try these things before you can know whether they're going to actually work or not. How long have we got? I don't really have long enough to do a full raid now. Maybe just do factory or something. Still hunting vertexes? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Isn't a single person? Maybe airing, but in an entirely different way. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also, it means that if I'm talking about it without playing, it means that I can focus on the game when I'm playing, and I can then kind of have notes about what I'm going to talk about before. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult for me to play and talk at the same time, I think. I want to thank you for all your efforts you put into your videos. Highly detailed, hundreds of hours in the game, can learn something new. Thank you. Why did you choose to play in day? I can see easily. Because I'm not going in the road camp. Yeah, who was saying should I play now? Like you may as well play. You may as well play now. I've seen all these people send love to Giga. Deserves it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Which of these guns would you use to kill scouts in Interchange? Mark 47, M4A1, MP153, or Mark 17? I would pick... Mark 17, is that the big boy one? It's the big boy one, isn't it? It probably it is probably the M4, but I probably have it on single. Do you get bored of all the quests? Like the game is job in ways? Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing Kappa for that reason. You know what? Let's use the MP7 to go on. Let's just go on factory and do a thing. It's either it's either quick factory or it's either or scav on Lighthouse. What do you think, guys? Up to you. I don't mind. I'll do either. Yeah, so I'm not doing Kappa because I can't be bothered. Not really a Twitch watcher from following your videos. You helped me a lot when starting out. Thank you, man. Lighthouse scav. Oh, everyone wants me to do Lighthouse scav. Okay. All right, we'll do that then. Going to road camp? We'll try. Jumping room on the right. All the boxes inside the rogue section. Finally hit level 15 after playing since Wipe in December. Excited to have access to the fleet. Excellent. Well, congratulations, Adam. Congratulations, dude. Take a raid on a map people play a lot. Customs. Yeah, I probably will. Customs is one that I was going to do first. I was going to play Customs, but then we decided to play Lighthouse because it's what we've been up to. I haven't played Customs for a while, so not since we did Setup. Any good close to mid-range gun? I use an MP7 because I had a weekly for SMG kills. It's really good. Learning curve for the greater than 40 meter? Yeah, I mean, I don't really use it for that, but I'm calling it have a good day. Stay luxury. Close your eye, hold your hands above your head, jump Vertex 3 times. Oh yeah, with the scab we'll go to road camp for sure. What do you guys think in the road camp though, right? Like, if I go in there, the rogues are going to shoot at me, right? I hardly play Lighthouse scav. I used to play a lot of it before. We'll press this Twitch button, but otherwise we're stuck with the pre-rolls. I keep forgetting about this now because I should move this over here so that I think about it more. They won't shoot automatically. If I'm in the camp, they will. Surely. If I go in the buildings, they will. Don't get too close to leave you alone. You have to go inside, like, buildings 1, 2, 3 now. Really? Okay. We'll see. I haven't done it for ages. I haven't done it for ages. $153 because it's cheap and cheap ammo. Yeah, $153 for share is really good. MP7 was able to 1v3. It feels crazy good. It is good. It is good. Maybe they'll all be dead already. Okay, so when we're inside though, right? What do you think? Boxes on the floor? Boxes on the floor in like warehouses 1, 2, and 3, or jump in room on warehouse 3 first to start with. We'll try that. Guessing you're scavving in this one, then ending? Yeah, I am, yeah. Love the content. Thanks, Jimmy. Tents near BDRM. Okay. We shall see. I like ground box to loot it first. Shelves in warehouses. Loot all the static spawns. But that's like we want Vertex in particular. I don't really care about just loot. Any good crafts on the laboratory you spam through? I feel like most of them are wasting money. I craft Kajura I cook Kajura from the 4 bags. That's a good one. And then you can turn the packer into aramid. That can work because you can buy the packer either from Fence or you can do the 3 flower face mask things to barter for 1 and then craft it into aramid. That can work. Fleece basically breaks even from the 4 hats. So if you just want it to cycle, you can do that. And sometimes ripstop can be okay if you do the slickers for scab vests barter. That can also work. Do you have for beach stashes to get looted? Thing is, we're looking specifically at vertexes. Toolbox in one of the tents found a vertex on top of it, like the outside tents, you mean? No problem. Any tips for completing Shooterborn? I mean, I'm not doing it this way, but I just don't want to. I feel like it's boring, so I'm not doing it. Oops. I meant. I'm not doing this quest this wipe because I don't like it. It's just a lot of sitting around. You just have to find the spots and then sit about. I find it really boring. Going off topic from Vertex, still loot related. Will 95k be enough to get the ult in the scav case? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I've run a lot of moonshine and I don't think I've had any ults inside. They're probably in the pool, but they're so because you can get anything from the scav case from moonshine. It's really tough. Every valuable spawn in the villa can spawn a Vertex. Yeah, we didn't find any up there though so far. Know where the 2 mounted guns are across the main bridge. There's a bunch of value tech spawns. Okay. DLSS is much better. They fixed the scopes thing. Yeah, they fixed the scopes thing. It runs better for me with it on as well. And also the scopes look normal now, which is good. With it on, which is perfect. And then you get some more FPS. And it also stops my GPU from being like 100%, which is amazing. First one, I've never seen an ult in all white, nor my parents wearing it. I've got... You get some from quests. They're pretty rare now. Where is the ult on this item? Helmets. Yeah. That little bug. You can get one from Living High is Not a Crime. Part 2. I got one from that. There was no fuss needed. Which is that one? I reached level 3 with therapist. So I've got 2 from tasks, and then I found 1 more I must have done. I don't know where I found that though. Ah! We're in. We're in. Do you like the G28? It's good. It's light. It's not necessarily the best of the 7.62 NATOs, but it's good and light. What time's in? 85 minutes. Gives you another face shield. You can buy face shields off the flea though. So does Kel have an ulted? Nah, he has the Masker Killer Edition, special one. Scavvy boys. I want some friends to help me. Help me, jeez. One ult in, one recent quest. I haven't got the Reese one yet. But... yeah, I'm not surprised you haven't seen anybody use them though, because they're very rare. Scab friend India. Holy schmoly, the voodoo in the tech 30 are clear AF. You mean with DLSS or just in general? E28 is good balance between recoil ergo weight. It's less good for point firing and being in CQB, but it's very good for all the other stuff. Really light. I wonder who that is up there. Another scab friend. We're going to view a scav army. Last time we did that, it was very scuffed, and I spawned in looking as a PMC to other people, and it was a mess. Where did that come down? G28 got big buff to point firing. In fairness, really? No, I don't think it got changed for that, though, did it? Those textures are looking pretty, especially high res. It's quite far. Oh, I can't get down that side. Whatever. Where is that going to land? I don't really know. Shouldn't have gone this way. I should have gone the other way. Oh, dear. That was NFTs? Like finding a juk? Exactly. Use VoIP? Not normally. I do sometimes, but I don't usually. Oh dear, whoops. I've used an alt-in on labs once, and that was pretty fun. And I use it on factory a bit to do like specific quests, and that was kind of fun. They do have customizable scouts. That'd be kind of... Yeah, well, I quite like the randomness of them, though. I like the randomness of the scouts in some ways. Right, we're going to try and get ourselves into here. Yes, looking forward to seeing the update. Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, it'll be fun. Be fun. Have a try. Try the smoke grenades. I feel like people need to give it a go. Tagilla mask is awesome, but you have to find Tagilla. The amount of factory that I've run this wipe and not seen any sign of him is honestly crazy. Literally, like, not seen the guy whatsoever. Actually, what have I even got? I didn't even check. Literally got a packet of croutons and that's it. We've been shortchanged. I haven't seen him. I've gone factory all sorts of times. I've seen him once, and he was just immune to flechette. He was just immune. Are they doing long line again now that Interchange is looking good? We'll see. I'm not level 45 yet, so we haven't actually got the quest. But once we do, you know, maybe. Once I was running MP720 rounders. Yeah, that's not that's not the play, is it? Who's that? Can't tell if there's a road up there or not. Oh, it's our scav friend.
See a bandit.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
I didn't even realise there was a rogue in there. Whoops. Did you use Merin car key to find a Vertex? I did. It's the only Vertex we found so far was using Merin. Can you explain who you picked for Chemical 4? I picked who gives you the injector case now? Is it Therapist? You used to always pick Skier, but you pick Therapist now. Weird that Rogue was up there but let you walk down the road. That's kind of what people were saying, that they let you walk in and that they don't have any beef with scavs. Not scared on Lighthouse or white. Neither have I, honestly. Neither have I. Injector case is really good because you don't need to complete. For Mr. Skier, you just don't need to do his makeup quest. You just leave it there. It's like a loan of 1,000,000 rubles from Skier. I don't think I've completed it yet because you don't need it, especially with EOD. You don't need it. Indeed, rip. Indeed, rip. We got ripped. I'm very good at dying on scav runs. Very good at it. Vertex on reserve. We've had this discussion. Every time I'm on Lighthouse, people talk about reserve, and every time I'm on reserve, people talk about Lighthouse. It's like impossible. It's impossible. There does say I haven't found any on reserve, and I have found one on Lighthouse. So I think we'll probably stay on Lighthouse. And I'm actually interested in learning Lighthouse and doing Lighthouse a bit more, just simply because it's not something that I've really done that much. Like Lighthouse is kind of one of my, I like it, but it's not one of my like comfort maps, I will say. It's kind of the issue. But yes, we did try reserve a bit. You can actually do it there, can't you? You can do it there. Okay, well, we ended up with quite a lot of stuff. We actually don't have like, we didn't do too badly money-wise, even without selling everything. So I'll sell this offline, and the hunt will continue. The hunt will indeed continue. Yeah, injector case is really important. Yeah, heard Lighthouse is better because there's more spawns. That's what people are saying. I'm not really sure. We'll see. Bought 4 reserve keys to find Vertex and found none. I think you can find them in both, but I think Lighthouse might just have better loot because it's a newer map. I feel. Hard to know though. Hard to know. Right, anyway, that's it guys. That's it for today. We're going to go and raid Mr. One Peg over on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side. I hope everybody has a lovely day, and have a wonderful time, and I hope you've enjoyed. And we'll be back on Thursday with some more Vertex action. Video tomorrow about labs. Got to actually finish it off and do it. But yeah, video tomorrow about labs. And then I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And enjoy Hump Day tomorrow if I don't see you on Thursday. Bye everybody. Catch you later.